Howdy, how you doing? It is your boy, D Loops, aka Do It All Loops, and I'm here with my boy. You already know. Let them know who you are, man.
Artificial AB.
And we got our special guests on deck. Uncle Sam is in the building. LFOD's own general. What's up, sir?
What's up? What's up?
You already know. Marin's on his way. You know what I mean? He hit us with a couple of early dates, early times, but he's on his way. Yeah. But we got Uncle Sam here, Artificial AB here, and we got Miss Violet Music joining us
What's
again.
up?
You may remember her from our special 420 episode that happened.
Lasagna.
But yo, beautiful Sunday today. Thank you guys for tuning into the Beat Club podcast where producers are heard. We are the creators of the stew. We do this all for the culture, and we're going to have a great show today. You know what I do? I start off every show asking how everybody is doing. So Artificial AV, what's the word? How you feeling? How you doing?
No, I'm doing good, man. It's a nice Sunday. Good weather.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Mr. LFOD General, Uncle Sam. Yo, is that on your business card? You need it on your business card. LFOD General. You need that shit.
I do not have general on there.
All right, you need to get that.
I think I have owner.
You know what? That's boss too. But how you feeling today, sir?
I'm good, man. The sun's back. I just got
yeah.
back from a weekend in Vermont.
Hey.
I'm chilling, riding this positive wave.
Positive ways on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You brought some gifts. We just had a nice little podcast shot of, what was it? Was that Jameson?
We did a little Jameson. Yeah.
Jameson and started out with, what is that right there? What?
That's a little Jack Daniels. Oh. And I still have my Bai bubbles. Shout out to Bai.
Hey. And then you came out here with this like shot kit that he's going to put me on to later.
Oh, yeah.
I need
that
that
shit's
too.
boss.
The camping shots, stainless steel.
That's boss.
Is the way to go.
I need to get a flash.
I have to rep New Hampshire, man. I have to come through with the lumberjack gear.
Do what you do. But yeah, man, if this is your first time tuning into the Beat Club podcast, what we do is we listen to beats. We talk beats. It's all for producers, for the growth of producers. And we just listen and do what we do here. But yeah, today I'm pretty cool. We just came back from the Rough Riders reunion concert yesterday.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yes.
We was out in Foxwoods, got the chance. Her favorite rapper of all time is DMX.
Yes.
What? Yeah. What?
I knew I liked you.
I can't do it right now.
You don't even know. That's why I'm with him.
I can't. Where my dogs at?
That's why I'm with him.
But yeah, we went out there. They had who do you had? Eve there.
I had the lock.
Who further pushes my theory, but we gonna leave the Swiss stuff alone. But it's
Lord.
cool. Who else do they have?
The locks.
Locks came out there.
Dragon.
Eve, Dragon, DMX.
That's my guy, Dragon.
Oh, matter of fact, Lil C's came out there.
Yeah.
Really?
Which was dope.
And Cassidy.
And Cassidy came out there.
Yeah.
And I actually heard Cassidy threw a little shot at the New York show the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was out there. He did he's been doing his freestyles lately at the end, like around his little section of the show.
Yeah.
And I think he says something about Little Uzi and Yachty, and I think he says something like the only one that's punching is Lil Ma, but she still punched like a girl, type shit, like with her bars.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so he's trying to do his thing. I think he compared himself to the greats. I guess he was saying like, who's the best MC out there? But me, Kendrick, or J. Cole, blah blah blah. Getting back into
Cassie
the game.
says some wild stuff sometimes,
He does.
man.
He does. He does.
Yeah,
I don't know.
times have changed, so like,
Very much so.
But he's still stuck in like before he got into the accident.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's the closest we have to like if Big L's career had kept going. He's like an extension of that. Like I
That's
love
well
it.
put.
But
That's very well put.
Because
I
I
was a
don't know.
lyricist.
Yeah.
The
was
punchline rappers, just the longevity's tough, man. It's
Yeah.
hard for them to
is.
stay
Especially when
out
music's
there.
changing.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
one of
much
those things
so.
like where one of those punchline rappers, if they fall off or they disappear for a bit, that kind of like kills their career.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We were talking about this earlier because we got a chance to hear some exclusive joints the other day, but they kept saying like DMX's comeback album. Like, is it a comeback if
It's
he already had
not-
bunches of albums
it's not
already?
a
But
comeback.
I guess it's been some time or a gap between music, so I guess that's what
X is
what
my
you-
dude.
Exactly.
I just hope
I don't know.
I just hope.
I know.
You want me to tell you
what
straight
gonna
up
say. I
though?
know.
That dude can still perform his ass
Yo,
off.
I know that.
He looked.
Yo.
He was.
He puts
doing
it all out
yeah,
there.
he was doing it last night.
He had a great crowd.
I was about
It-
10 feet away from him.
Yeah.
All I needed was enough
It was
to
awesome.
jump on
I've
that
never
stage,
seen a
man.
theater so smoky before. Yo, the theater was smoky as hell. Shout
I
out to
legit,
everybody.
me and my buddy talk about. I think the world would be a better place if more people listened to DMX. Like
yes.
he's got like Bible verses, like
Yeah,
the gospel
no,
of Colonel
dope.
Earl
Yo,
Simmons.
I felt
prayed
like
twice.
He lets you know
we were like hip hop it was like a DMX slash Kirk Franklin concert. Like it
Yeah.
was meshed together.
No,
you know
like
what I mean?
in
It
between
just
every
worked.
couple of songs, he just started praying, and people was bowing their heads. It was quiet.
D-Sharp know
like,
what
I'm
it is.
serious. It
D
was
Sharp know
real.
what it is. X is the fucking man. You're absolutely
Yes.
right. He did his damn thing. You know,
did.
I don't know how old the man is or whatever it is, but he did his damn thing that night. Yo, he jumped on top of the speaker and was jumping off speakers. Like
But wait,
he
you
was
didn't even say what song he jumped up on the speaker.
Rough Riders anthem.
Pow.
my dogs.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
Like,
nah,
y'all already knew what
it
that
was a good time. So we just came straight from there just now. Like we stayed overnight and we just drove here straight now. Now we're here with you guys to talk beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's dope, man. And we got something we really want to hint on a little later. We're going to talk to Uncle Sam about, which is that 24 and 24 project. If you guys aren't
Yes.
familiar, the project, the idea, and everything is genuinely some of the dopest shit I've heard in quite some time.
Might be the hardest record in New England.
Probably.
Maybe in the whole Northeast.
Probably.
Maybe on the East
Probably.
Coast.
And this things I definitely want to tap on and touch on during the interview process of this. But
Yeah.
because the project just sounds so cohesive. It's I
It's
gotta
crazy.
talk.
We're gonna
it's
talk
really
about
good.
it.
We're gonna
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
for sure, man.
What's up with these beats?
Yeah, so check it out, y'all. For everybody, it is Beat Club Podcast, everything that is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. This is where producers are heard. We just do something where we just show love for producers and every platform and everything that we do. We have the Beat Club Podcast event coming up in May. I forgot the date on that. Do you have the date on that, AV? I know Marilyn usually drops it. I have it right here.
Oh, May 13th.
May 13th. That is Saturday, May 13th at PA's Lounge. For the producers that were there, you already know what it is. Just show up. It's free to sign up. We just plug up and play. And we do our damn thing on May 13th. That's the Beat Club Podcast live event at PA's Lounge. We got the Stew also coming up in June 4th. And I think registration is going on right now. You know what? I wanted to kind of say this. I thought this was dope. I don't think we ever announced it, but I kind of got gassed a little while ago when we had someone that wanted to enter the Stew from Spain. Whew. That shit was dope.
Yeah, we've
We've
a
had
few
some like
people,
interesting
Really?
inquiries.
outside
Yeah.
Are they gonna fly out for it or like
Mm,
Skype in?
Hey,
I don't know
hey,
what they were trying to do.
Vamonos. I don't know if that's. I don't.
She said, nah.
Nah,
mean,
I only watched so
saying
much Dora the
let's-
Explorer.
yeah,
I don't know.
let's, you know.
Let's go.
Vamos.
Yeah,
Well, that
I
works.
guess. I guess
I
that
guess.
works.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Is it like something you could get amped like Vamonos?
no,
It
I
don't
mean,
sound like it.
Nah.
does-
All right. Like let's go.
You sound like when Dora met DMX or something.
Vamonos. He was speaking Spanish too. Vatos locos.
He actually was.
Dogs. Right here. But yeah, yo, so it's the Beat Club Podcast, man. We're going to wait for Marin a little bit, but we are going to get to some beats ahead of time because, you know, Marin's like a 115 kind of cat. So shout out to you, Marin, man. Do you driving, sir? I heard how you like to drive, so just make it here on time. And shout out to all our listeners that checked into our underground episode, our 420 episode that we released on Thursday. It was 420, right? We released on 420.
Yeah.
It was a good time, a very, very good time.
He's clearly still high.
Yes, and shout out to all the producers that submitted. If you wish to listen to that, that is on SoundCloud right now or bclubpodcast.com if you wish to listen. But it was very fun. It's about an hour show and a really, really good time. I don't even know if I should release that Smokers mix. Should I just put it out there? Because it's like a Smokers EP. There was like 6 beats we kept out of like 19.
I still think you should. It was good.
Yeah, we were chopping. I don't know if the bud was off or whatever, but
Nah, that enhanced
No.
our
it
listening.
enhanced everything. Yeah, but yeah. So that's it. But you guys good and ready? Ready for some Keep It or Cut It?
Let's get it.
All right, with no further ado, let's go. So check it out, y'all. What we do every week at the Beat Club Podcast is we put out something there on the bclubpodcast.com. We have producers from all over the world come through, submit beats, as many beats as they want. We take a listen to these beats. We've never screened them beforehand, and we let people know I want to, and definitely let them know if we keep it or cut it. All the keeps from the month go on and keep it mix at the end of the month that we'll put out there for free on SoundCloud. But we definitely show love to all the producers on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and definitely on SoundCloud. So if we actually say a producer's name today and you can't catch it, check it on SoundCloud. We definitely tag them and let you know where to find them. So this is what we're about to get into.
What's your SoundCloud?
Our SoundCloud is Beat Club Podcast.
That's what's up.
B Club Podcast, everything. I'm trying to learn it from LFOD, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm telling you right now, if I get them bracelets, bro, them bracelets went hard. Bro. Yeah. You don't know about Brandon until you mess with LFOD. I'm just letting you know. He puts that logo on everything. Like A1 sauce.
A1. Everything.
You know what I mean? So we're going to pull up the list real quick. Avi, can you pull it up there as well?
I got you.
Cool. Because we got some joints mixed in there. So the first beat and the first submission we got is by Jug King. That's with 2 U's. That's JUUGKING. A joint called Dict.
What?
It's not the swear. It's DICT. Like maybe like dictionary. Drop the dictionary.
I tried to figure it out.
But we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the B Club Podcast. Okay. Keep it or cut it. Let go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. Check it out. That was Jug King with DICT, Dict. To kind of show you guys the roast, man, we're gonna go to Artificial Avi, let you know how he feels and if he's gonna keep it or cut it. What's the word, Avi?
I'm gonna keep that joint. I think he, even though it was like, your typical trap record, song, whatever beat, he executed very well. Instruments were dope, drum pattern was dope, and that bass line was like, had you jumping. Had you jumping with it, so I'm gonna keep it.
All right, cool. Uncle Sam, first time ever, bro. What's going on? How you feel about the beat? Let him know if you're gonna keep it or cut it afterwards. What's the word?
I'm gonna cut it.
All right. Ooh, coming out with the blades early, huh? All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
So, nothing wrong with it. It was cool, but I'm just gonna use that to make a statement that I've been wanting to make. I feel like a lot of people make.
Would you just shank somebody in the yard the first time just to make a statement?
Nah. Like a lot of people make beats and they have the rhythm and then they have the bass and they kind of have like sort of the, like the little chord progression, but people don't really get that melody. Like they don't. I don't know. Maybe they're percussionists mostly and they can lay that down. But
yeah,
I wish they could do that next level, that high end, like that melody there, that harm. So they get just. I'm a percussionist, so I love the percussion, but I need to see that next level of. I need more.
You need more? So that's a cut.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have. There's like one layer of the song that's missing to me.
All right, cool. Now it's all respect. Hey. I'm gonna go to me first. I know you're gonna chime in when you're gonna chime in.
Yeah.
So check it out. Before I say what I need to say, I'm gonna go to Twitter as well. We got D Sharp talking about where's the change ups.
Yeah.
We got other people saying yes, other people saying keep it. It's dope. I'm gonna say I'll keep it. I'm gonna keep it because the vibe was working. I feel like something could have been missing, but for the most part, if I was bopping and everything was working, and I definitely have a new respect for just hot loops altogether. Sure. Like nothing necessarily has to switch up too much all the time. And that was hot. I feel like someone could make a dope song off of that. And I think that they did a lot of the legwork by having that beat in place that something could come to mind rather quickly.
Agreed.
So, yeah. So I'm going to go with that. So that's it. Follow music. You want me to just take a little bit of your feedback? Go ahead.
I mean, it's whatever. I'm going to just say, like, the beat was really safe.
It's
to me.
safe?
I
All
felt
right.
like would have because I agree with I agree with Uncle Sam when it comes to it was safe. Like there was something missing that could have brought it over the top. that you could have really made it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean y'all already made the decision, so I'm not gonna say whether I would have kept it or cut it. But I'm just saying the beat was safe.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna chime in for Marin. He said keep it, and it's well mixed and ready for an artist.
All right, so just to
Nice.
go around the room, that was kind of like a safe what on your end, Miss Violet? What was it?
It was neither.
It was neither. You're indifferent. Uncle Sam came out with the switchblade real quick and said he's cutting it just to make a statement.
I'm repping for Bobby Bangers out here today.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
damn. You came on behalf of Bobby Bangers? Damn.
There you
Artificial
go.
AB said keep it. I said keep it. And Marin said keep it. All right, so keep it. That's what it is.
Twitter though.
Hey, yeah, Twitter's going in. I
Oh
love
my
it.
God.
What does that say right there from D Sharp? What does it say? I'll be the unofficial person panelist. Yeah, man, we always go to Twitter as well to kind of hear other people's feedback. The more feedback on these beats, the better, because if you're a producer, you need no yes men and all people just to really tell you what it is. And that's what we do. We try to get the community involved. But that was a keep it from us at the Beat Club Podcast.
Let me just say something real quick.
What's up?
All y'all on Twitter, stop inboxing us the conversation. Hit us in public so everybody else can see it, and that the producers can actually hear your feedback as well.
Yeah. And then,
No,
can
no
I
sensitivity here.
I'm about to say,
Everybody
unless
can
you
deal with it.
scared.
No filter.
Unless
You're a
y'all
grown man
scary.
making beats, a grown woman making beats. You can hear
know what
some
I'm saying?
feedback, and if you can't hear some feedback, you're in the wrong field.
For real.
You know what I mean? I also say this, yo, for the people out there in the Twitterverse and Facebook and stuff like that, stop hitting us up asking us if we need beats. Yes, submit the beats. We don't need the beats. Submit the beats.
Nah, but they be asking us if we need beats because they think we're rappers.
Yeah, nah,
Like, nah.
we don't rap.
Wow.
Well, Marin is, but
Yeah, Marin raps come up
how
about a
about-
bar every week.
How about y'all reply to those people on Facebook? Like, why don't y'all read?
It's
No.
crazy though.
Like,
you can
really
be
just
so
be like-
clear.
You can
like
be
you
clear
can
as
think you
hell.
have delivered your message.
It doesn't
matter.
clearly, and people will just respond with something.
They're like,
so
oh, you make
left.
cakes?
Nah,
No.
trust me, it
I
doesn't
don't.
matter.
People don't read
My bio
nowadays.
says producer, visual artist, photographer, blah blah blah.
Everything.
What I'm a part of. Somebody hit me up like, "Yo, beats?" Question
Just like
mark?
that.
And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, it just
It
happened.
don't matter.
But-
There's no point in the bio.
They don't teach
don't read.
reading in school.
Nah, they don't.
What
They
is
don't.
wrong with y'all?
But I'll
People
say
don't
this
read.
though.
People need to read.
The
Reading is
producers find their
fundamental.
way to the folder, and for the people, somehow, some way, they do. And we get some beats, and every now and then we just get those small few that just come through and ask us if we need beats, and I just let it
Like,
rock.
you
It's
need
good to have that
Jesus.
filter though, man.
Yeah,
That's why like we need clean records, and that's like a natural filter. It gets people who can follow instructions,
That's
and then the
Exactly.
people we
I
rock
just
with,
want
we
smart
know
producers.
like you're
yeah.
Yeah.
Smart producers, smart beat makers, ones that can read are the ones that we
Yeah.
embrace the most.
Yeah.
That's all.
You
So-
need to just post it in emojis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
You know what?
We're
Gotta get
heading
my
that way.
emoji game popping.
Hieroglyphics.
I know. Like,
But
it's-
shoot.
Jeez.
We're gonna talk about this some more because I need to know how to communicate with the non-readers out there. But we gotta get back to
DJ
some
Doc,
beats.
you're a jerk, yo.
What is that?
He said, "Hey guys, you need beats."
Well, you know what's funny? It's funny that he hit us up because he's actually the second beat that we have to play.
Oh,
So that's funny how that works. We got something submitted by DJ Doc, or it's DJ Doc. That is ITSDJDOC. Something called Pink Rose.
Oh, he sent the wave too. Shout out to him.
Yeah. I know Dimitri doesn't like waves. Dimitri, we do
Oh,
MP3s
never
over
mind.
here, but we
Oh,
convert.
Never mind.
But we like MP3s mostly over here. You know, you put a little extra work on the plate, but we're going to work with you today. Next week, I don't know. But we'll see. But we're going to listen to It's DJ Doc, Pink Rose on the Beat Club Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Keep it cut it live. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. So that was It's DJ Doc with Pink Rose. We're going to go with Artificial AV on that. What'd you say? You said something. You had some type of feedback.
Yeah. I feel like the idea you had too much in the idea. Maybe it was just that lead that you used was too high or the volume was too loud. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I actually like the beat. This is probably one of my favorite beats from you that you've submitted to us so far. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep that one.
Oh. LFOD General,
Oh,
Uncle
man.
Sam. What's the
Started
word?
off on a bad foot.
Keep
You
it
still
raw.
got the switchblade on you?
Keep it raw.
No, I want to hear the finished version. Yeah, I'm seeing his tweets. He's saying it's not done yet. It's not mixed
Offering
yet.
not mixed well, not on my end.
So if he sends in the final version, I
Yeah.
like where that was going. But
Yeah.
everything was like at the same level. There were no. It wasn't
no,
mixed.
like
yeah,
the
and that
depth.
and the phaser or whatever was going on was,
Mm-hmm.
the vacuum cleaner was a lot. But man. Send in the final version. I'll be back next week.
He said I'll be back next week. Yo, what the hell?
Sunset. All right.
Yo,
The
D
fire,
sharp.
The Fire
You're
Elmo
crazy.
tweet has convinced me. We can keep it, but you got to send the final mix before they put out
Yeah.
their
They would
mix.
need that, yeah.
Well-
So finish that and send it, and then keep it.
I'll say slight disclaimer for him. He actually sent us a lot of beats a long time ago, and they were just what he had on
Yep.
deck. He wanted to send, so yeah.
Yeah, because we
That-
grabbed stuff.
Little
all
disclaimer.
over. So that's
All right,
probably what it
'cause I
is.
was-
Finish
I
that
was-
ASAP and
Yeah,
send it
finish
to
that,
him.
my man. So wait, is that a keep it from you, Sam?
Yeah, when he finishes it.
When he finishes
Stay
it. And then that's a keeper from you, Avi?
Yeah, that's a
Did Marin hit you up and let you know what his take was? Because I know he likes to,
He said, "Cut it. Sample too loud, but great potential."
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Miss Violet Music, you're going to be my deciding factor because I also feel like I'm going to cut it. Okay? So here's the deal. I felt like everything was cool, but as a final, it's because it's not the final mix, I have to judge the mix that we have on deck. So hold on. Wait. I'm going to tell you my feedback. He already is in agreement that some things were too loud. So I have a feeling, based off of the way that the beat was going, it's going in the right direction. Was that him?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's going in a right direction, right feel. I wish the drums were touched a little bit more, but for the most part, I know it's not the final mix. And because it's not the final mix and the one we have, I would have to cut it strictly off the way that things didn't really have any depth. It was all kind of at the same level. But I'll cut it on my end. Keep it from Sam, especially the final version. Artificial AV with the keep it.
Yeah, I kept it.
Marin said cut it. Yeah. I said cut it. Split decision. Violet Music. What's the word? What pad am I hitting? Am I keeping or am I cutting right now?
I hate when y'all do this.
You should have never showed up, girl.
I know,
McMahon
right?
made decisions here at the B Club podcast.
You got the big desk. You got to make
I
work.
know.
This is boss man
It's
shit.
an illusion.
Let's go. What's going on?
No, honestly, and this is just from me on my boss business shit. I would never submit something that is not complete if it's someone's first impression of hearing it.
Yes.
Like, I wouldn't. Now, given the circumstances that homeboy sounded like he was hungry and he was, putting them out
love
there,
hungry producers.
and and I think that's
Yeah.
what's having me balance this out right now. I agree there is a lot of potential in that beat. I thought it was different, but it did sound like stuff needed to be mixed down. Levels were off. Like Marin said about the sample, it was definitely overpowering the rest of the beat. So with that said,
What we doing?
I'm gonna cut it.
What?
But here's something. I'm just gonna say he needs to resubmit the finished version.
You know, and he
needs
probably
to
has it.
redeem himself.
AV made a good point. The
He
fact
needs
that
to
people
redeem
submit
himself.
beats all the time, and sometimes we grab some stuff from some old folders, some new folders, and we mix it up in there. So I'm pretty sure he probably went back and
But
touched
here's
that
my
up.
question.
But yeah, you're right.
From what I hear from the beat, it sounds like something you'd shop to Rick Ross, right?
Yeah.
Would you let
It
Rick
sounds so
Ross
much
hear
better.
that version?
Nah.
Nope.
So
That's
don't
why
see
I'm
it.
cutting it.
Good point.
I mean, again, I say just to redeem itself. Since you said it's not done,
Send that
get
final
on
joint,
that,
yo.
work on that,
Send
then
that final
resubmit it.
joint.
That's important too.
Yeah, it
'cause
is.
Professionalism goes a long
It
way.
really
and
is.
Yeah.
You're repping this whole New England thing when you send that out, and like, oh, these New England producers are always sending me these half mixed beats.
Yeah.
These are
You
producers
gotta-
all over, though.
Where's
Yeah.
he from though?
Where's DJ Doc? Let us know where
Australia. I'm just
Nah,
kidding.
he's from the Cape, I believe.
He's from the Cape.
Nice.
Oh, so he's
Yeah.
from New England.
New
All right.
England.
Go ahead, Sam. My
From the
fault.
Cape.
Keep it professional, please.
I tried
to
save you,
Representing
Doc.
all of us.
No, and
Tried to
yo,
save you.
the beat
He
is
thought the
good.
life preserver and
The
shit.
beat is good.
The beat is good. You have
like,
all your elements
exactly.
there. We just the version we have. I just felt as though it was.
Dude's memes are on point.
Yeah, yo,
Your
D
beats
Sharp.
are on point.
Yo,
all day.
D Sharp is on
day.
point
Every
with
Sunday
the
he's
gifts
on point.
every Sunday. I feel like he has them preloaded.
He
Just
does. He has to.
He knows what we're gonna say.
He has to. He has
You know what I
to.
mean? Honestly, I need to communicate with him because I just need to let him know what I'm gonna say ahead of time,
No.
so we can just have it on deck and my shit be on point. D Sharp, we might have to work,
He's
bro.
rubbed off on AB though, because he hit us with some 24 and 24 ones, some like faces he was making.
All right, dope. So shout out to
Dope.
Cape Cod, man. DJ Doc from Cape Cod. So yeah, hell
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't. It's a 12-minute long sample, so I'm gathering all my pieces together. So
Good,
yo,
good.
you have everything there, bro. Just definitely, you already know what to do, so we ain't even need to tell
He's
you. But
got
that's
it. I'm
that's
not
a
worried
cut.
about him at all.
Resubmit
DJ
that.
Doc.
I'm
Resubmit
curious
that.
to hear it.
We need to hear that, and I'll play that for sure.
Y'all
So,
need to do a segment about beat names.
Beat. you
Yeah,
know what?
about
I
that.
think that's smart. Let's talk about that off air as well, so I can
About
build that up.
that.
I think that's dope because we definitely got some rap spellings, as Dart Adams would say. A lot of times, you know what I mean? But that was a cut it right there from the Beat Club podcast. A couple people kept it, but more people cut it. But definitely submit that last version. It's DJ Doc. If you guys feel any different, feel free to let us know on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and we'll make that happen. So I want to make sure I pronounce this right because I think I know this person's name.
Yeah, you do.
They showed up to the stew before, right?
Yep.
All right. So this is Mighty Mouse.
Yep.
All right. So Mighty Mouse submitted something called Dirty Motherfucker. You know what I mean? So listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast live. Let go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Mighty Mouse, Dirty Motherfucker. LFOD General, Uncle Sam, what is your thoughts?
Nah, that was cool. That's another one I want like more from, but I like it was dirty. It was exactly what
But
it's called.
we were here to talk about.
I'm good with that one. How many beats are we going through, by the way?
Enough.
Enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't want to be super critical.
Nah, you have to.
Yo,
Yeah.
Sam,
They need
be
this.
you. And if you can't be you, drink so you can be you. It's cool.
man.
You can
Oh,
bring
man.
your shank,
If-
whatever you need.
If I submitted a beat, I would want you to be 100%.
Yeah, we keep
Yeah.
it 100% real,
Like,
no
for real.
filter. We keep it 100 out here.
I
We
could
ain't
see
really
that
nice.
being just like a real grimy, like just again, there's no like hook on it, so like there's no next level
Yeah.
melody or anything. So I could just see some like dirty bars getting let off. Like I think
Gotta be
there's-
a barsmith.
You could do something with that. I would keep that. Yeah,
You keep it?
I think an artist could do something with that.
Bet.
Yeah, I think a few artists could do something with that. I kind of heard like Odd Future, Tyler on there. Had that
Yeah,
vibe too.
dude.
I love
spitting
going to you
those
guys.
like silly bars, like with that deep ass voice when he be talking like this and shit. But yeah, I don't know though. It wasn't really fitting my vibe right now. But dope beat, so I'm kind of on the fence.
Which way you falling, man? You already know. We grass and concrete. What we doing?
I think I'm gonna keep it because it was well mixed. The
Yeah.
title actually fit what it was,
Alright.
Yeah.
So
I'm
here you
gonna
go.
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep it 100% 100. That's 200 if you can do the addition. So what we do. So check it out. I'm gonna go to Twitter first. We got people dancing with bunnies on their necks. What the hell? D Sharp, man. This one is simple, but it's flames. Other people said, Rio made it said, I love the drums. Bootleg 773 said, man, cut it. Did he make that for Travis Scott? Straight up, I could hear him on that. Very true. I feel like it will need an artist. Currently, I feel like I've been messing around with a lot of different DAWs, a lot of different iPad apps, and I realized how easy it is to make that type of beat.
Hella stupid.
Yeah,
I'm mad y'all looking at that.
But for the most part, it has a lot of the things there where an artist can get funky on. Now, I would normally cut it because of the simplicity and the average thought that went into it. And I'm saying that to you as far as if that's a beat you submit, I'm looking forward to other beats you're submitting because this one is kind of like as basic as you can get. You're just so lucky that it's flames, though. So it's just enough where artists can get whatever they need to get off on it. They can add little melodies to it. They can do all types of stuff because you allow this open canvas for them to kind of paint their picture. So for that reason, I want that on my mix. I'm going to keep it. Do we have Marin? Anything from Marin at all, or we good?
Nah, I was
Marin
actually about to hit
texting
him
and
up,
driving
too.
right now. What's he doing?
Yo, Marin breaks
probably
the
in the
rules.
store.
Yeah, he probably isn't.
He's probably getting food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because he
probably-
asked if there was.
Yeah,
If
Marin,
he asks if
Marin
there's
coming
food in
hungry.
L, he's getting
If this is the
food.
latest Marin has come, he's definitely coming with food. If he comes through the door without food, then we just gotta have him sit outside.
He gotta get
We gonna
cut.
cut it.
He gotta
We
cut.
gonna
He
cut
We
it.
gotta cut Marin. We gotta
gotta
cut
cut it.
Marin, you know what I mean? But
throw the whole thing away.
so for the most part, wait, let me check. Is that a keep it from you, AV?
Yeah, that was a keep.
Keep it from LFOD
Sound like
General
Marin now.
Uncle Sam. Was that a keep it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we got Marin. Let off. Marin is in the building right now. Marin, you gotta let us know right now what's going on with that box. What's in that box, bruh? Got the cows on deck. So yeah, we was just talking about you, bro. I'm pretty sure you heard us. So wait, you said keep it or cut it. I know you was listening.
Mighty Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll keep it as well?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
So is that a unanimous keep it?
Yeah.
That's only for the smokers. That
I know,
we
but
can't- yeah,
right now we're just gonna
It was
keep
a
it
reference.
and make it happen. Shout out to Mighty Mouse, man, for the submission. That was definitely dope. But I'm interested to see what else you have to offer. Yeah.
Now, what's he talking about? Crime music. You're in LA, bro.
Oh shit. So why these guys talk about that on Twitter? We're gonna go ahead and you know what? I wanted to submit this person on purpose. Dude's name is Josh Griffin. We remember him from our 420 show. He submitted something called like ATL Funk a little while ago. That was dope.
Yeah.
But he submitted something else that has my attention because it's called Andre 3000.
Okay.
And that's one of my favorite MCs ever.
Andre 3000.
Don't mess this
type
up
beat.
now.
Yeah.
You can't mess this one up.
So
Real.
my expectations are high, but we're going to listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast live. Keep it or cut it. Let go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
The building. He wants to catch up on the shots. We're celebrating. Dan, what type of bottle is that? That's Bacardi?
Yeah.
Oh, dog,
you
you're about
pulled
to
out
be
the
lit.
whole
Bottles
bottle.
out here.
Look.
You know what, yo? Shout out to Josh Griffith on Andre 3000. Uncle Sam doesn't get to do this much at his radio show, so he came over here with all the drinks and
we're
we
boozing
getting a little
today.
pop and we get a little boozy over here.
Let's get this
Get that shit. Oh, is this a shot here too?
No, we were all out of it.
Oh, no, I'll take some of that Crown Royal. Now, you know what? Now, you guys catch up. Catch up.
This is my catch-up shot.
Salute.
Salute.
Hey, and salute to you guys,
Cut
too.
it.
If you guys are drinking with us, drink with us.
Yes.
And if you got enough, pass that shit.
Dimitri, what up, brother?
So,
Yeah.
Marin's just fresh in.
Yeah.
Marin, what's the word? Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
I'm gonna cut it, man. And you know me, it's just the drums, man. That was the only thing you just missed on the drums, bro. Like, I like the music composition that was going on. It definitely was close to the vibe. But I mean, I was thinking on the way in when I was listening, I was like, I don't really pay attention to when people title beats, really. But that one stands out. When
It does.
When you call out an artist,
Come on.
that's when you kind of put the target on your back. So you
Just a
kind
little
of,
bit.
just a little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah. Anything else,
Keto.
I don't really ever pay attention to titles. But that time, yeah, I think you just missed, and I think it was the drums, man. And on some real shit, like, go listen to some Dungeon Family, man. I think those are some good guys to learn, like, drum programming from, and that would be my feedback.
You know what? Can I wait? Was that a keep it or cut it on your end?
No, I'm cutting it. Yeah, I'm cutting it. He
All
missed
right.
with the drums, man. That
Yeah.
was it was just too much of a miss with the
And
drum sounds and
I'm
pattern.
gonna piggyback off of that one and say I agree with Marin. I'm gonna cut it on my end as well. I always go to Twitter as well. Some people said some early '90s smooth jazz type shit. Yeah. So for that mood, it was cool, but the drums were lacking. So definitely go back and revisit them. And if you don't have the knocking or banging drums that you want, yo, feel free to collab. Make some relationships.
Go
Send that shit
steal
over.
them, bro. Like, go listen to some classic
I was
Outkast
trying to. He said, "Go steal them, bro."
Steal them.
That's real shit.
That's what artists
That's real.
do.
They steal.
Kanye
That's what we've
said-
been doing from the beginning. This is hip hop.
You don't copy, you steal.
This is hip hop. Drum breaks all
Make it
day.
yours.
Like, what are you talking about?
I think it was
Yeah.
Kanye. I saw a thing. He got his first drums. He sampled some Dr. Dre
2001,
drums.
and you heard it.
And he was like,
And
that
he-
was my first drum kit. I
and
just
he
took
was using the
Dre's.
same drum pattern too.
Wait. So wait, who did what?
He
Kanye West.
He took it off 2001.
Oh yeah.
You know, the drums
But those
from
was hitting.
Explosive.
Yeah,
and
Explosive is hitting.
and he used the same pattern on Guess Who's Bizak.
Mm-hmm.
He used it on Never Change on the Blueprint. Like, yo, come on, bro. You just gotta flip it and put your sauce on it.
Yo,
That's
wasn't what? And I'm not sure. I can't remember who did it to who. But I feel like Kanye was in Eminem's studio trying to steal drums as well.
I don't know. I never
I
heard
read that story.
I don't
A
know
lot.
about
It was.
that
I
one.
think it was
I can't-
Kanye.
But I mean-
Eminem had heavy knocking drums doing like 8 Mile and some shit like that. Like some heavy knocking
But
drums.
listen, all
yeah.
you got to do is just get the instrumental track, and if you find it, you find a loose drum, you steal
Word.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to do it.
You know what? And I feel like, if they can't find the drums, then maybe the Beat Club podcast needs to drop a damn sound kit out there to give them.
There's
the
all
drums.
types of sound kits out there.
DJ
I
Doc
doubt
is
highly.
hustling them right now on Twitter.
If anyone needs, yo,
Yes.
Doc, I can't even say all that because you ain't paying me enough, bruh. But
I'll retweet you.
We'll retweet you, bro, because we're all about helping the producer community grow.
Yeah, there's all
It's
types
all
of
about
kits
that
out there,
platform.
man. Nowadays, there's really no excuse because there
There's
are
re-
a bunch of waves
Dude,
floating around
Dude,
everywhere.
I've been on my iPad beat making shit. It is too easy to make trap beats nowadays.
Yeah.
So I'm coming down with like Uncle Sam came with the prison shank. I'm coming with the machete.
Prissy shit.
Yeah, like fuck that. We're cutting people on that. Like if your trap beat, if you send a trap beat today and that shit ain't hitting the way it needs to hit, it's too easy to make them, bro. Too easy. Like
Fact.
people they don't even have to do all the hi hats nowadays for the hi hat rolls. It's just a button, one shot. But yeah. So wait, cut it.
It is.
Cut it.
A bunch of cut-its.
Unanimous cut.
What's the word? LFOD General Uncle Sam. What's the word? What you
I
thinking?
already even said cut it. I just it's kind of like basic sounds and like
Yeah.
I don't know, just calling it Andre 3000, you set yourself up a little bit. If you call that like San Diego Bay, like I would have like
Something
I
more
don't know,
soothing.
but like I heard like Aston Martin music, but like not quite executed right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it was. I like the idea, but
like-
I
like,
didn't even, yo,
Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that.
but yeah, like get some fresh sounds and tighten it up. And I'm not mad at where it's going, but not a keep.
For right now.
Yeah.
So is that cut?
Unanimous cut.
Let's cut it, bro. All right, so check it out, y'all. We're gonna move on to a new producer. We never seen this name before. Called to Machiavelli Beats.
Oh yeah, I just talked to him on Instagram. So yeah, he's good. He just submitted.
She's already sighing.
I'm just.
So let's go. That's Machiavellee Beats with an S. Joint he sent over was called Rasta.
Oh, this better be fire.
Come on now, man. So we're going to listen to Rasta right now on the Beat Club Podcast Live. We're here with Uncle Sam, Mark Maron, Artificial AV, Violet Music, and myself. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Machiavelli cooking up the song.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, y'all. So that was Rasta by Machiavelli Beats. You know what I'm learning from today? Don't judge a beat by its name.
Yeah.
That's why I sighed.
Because you know what? A lot of producers be smoking and drinking and all types of shit when they be titling
No,
beats.
listen, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
What is it?
As a beat maker, producer, you don't know what to name the beat.
This is true.
You make so many beats,
true.
you don't know. After a while, you're like, I don't even know what to call
Beat
this.
1, beat 2.
No, I
You
feel
can number
like,
it. You just listen. I name beats crazy stuff too, so that's why I say I never really paid too much attention to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't put artist names.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's
That
the
was
only.
that
I'm
was
telling
the
y'all,
reason
you could
why.
do a whole podcast about naming beats.
Yeah,
because you
we
know
gotta
the
talk
rappers. We're gonna rap about whatever you call it.
Yep.
So
We got yeah.
keep that in mind too.
I think that's really smart. I think that's cool. That was a little gem from LFOD General Uncle Sam, y'all. But Marin, since you was already talking, keep it a cut. Like, no.
I'll keep it.
Keep
Just
it?
off instinct. My first instinct says keep it. It had a good, it sounded like somebody would just kill it. I was just kind of just waiting to hear like the the perfect artist for that. Like I couldn't pinpoint it, but just somebody that could really spit to kind of bring it out.
Bars you want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is actually kind of dope too, because if you don't know who you can hear on it, but you can hear an artist.
That's dope.
Yeah, I just
That's
know it
dope.
has to be high level. It
That's
has to
dope.
be high level. Like
Hungry.
anybody high level, like they'll kill
Yeah.
that.
Hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Don't chew that shit up. Artificial AV.
Maybe Chris Rivers or somebody like that would be dope on that.
I really don't have any like strong critique about it. It was just dope for me. It did enough where it was dope for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it.
Cool. LFOD General Uncle Sam, what's the word?
Yeah, I could hear like a light anthem on that, like something. Like,
Yep.
da, 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 da. Like I
This
could,
is all about
I
the
Hold up. This might be on the
Bars.
next 24
Hold
and
up,
24.
I could hear-
bars.
I could
DJ
hear like see people just rocking and like chanting
Yeah.
some shit and like getting with that and like some, like he said, like someone hungry, just getting it in between that.
DJ Doc
I
said
liked it.
Beanie Siegel.
And I was,
Oh wow.
Young Beanie
I don't know, but anyway, like I was gonna say earlier, I'm glad he had those slides because I was gonna say if you're doing trap beats, you need that bass that moves on me.
Yeah.
That's my favorite shit when I'm in my car and it goes, whoom,
That slide
Yeah.
bass.
and
Go
then like
from the front to the back of the
okay.
car.
Yeah, you feel that
Like
shit.
I need that.
Yeah.
So that's only gonna be cool for like 3 more months, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
get a new sound.
Yeah,
But
very
like,
true.
I rock with that. Yeah, I would love to hear somebody just like turn that into some shit that the whole crowd is on.
Yeah.
I want to hear my dude Casso on that.
He's on a hot streak.
Jubilee.
We'll talk about that later.
I swear that's my favorite song.
Hell yeah.
too,
You
yo.
can't keep, we can't pick the same song, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go first. But
It means it's an anthem.
it's cool. I'll pick the first track. You pick the second track. Same artist. This is a 2-track joint. But all right. So wait. Let me go around and make sure this is all correct. That was a keep it.
Keep.
Keep it. Oh, touchdown. I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it just for the sounds you used in it. It was a little spacey, and by spacey I mean like there was some gaps in there, but it worked. Once again, when you leave enough space for the artist to get on it, it actually helps them out a lot because they're not locked into a melody. They're not locked into trying to feel constraint, and that right there alone was something where if you had a spitter, a person with bars, and they were spitting that real shit,
Like
you
Kendrick.
would listen to. Yeah, Kendrick would have murdered it or something like that. And that's one thing. Sometimes you can overproduce your beat, underproduce your beat, but sometimes it's just enough for an artist to go on there and do their just due. Uncle Sam, you got something you need to say?
That's crazy. I think it's crazy too because we're hearing, like, I didn't necessarily hear bars on that.
Yeah.
I heard
just
more
heard what?
just like presence. And like, not to use swag, but just someone who's there and
We can
like,
use swag. It's cool.
you know, like,
we above 30 in this piece.
but, speak for yourself. But
You
like,
can speak for yourself.
I just heard somebody like saying like, "What's up? I'm here." Like,
Yeah.
you know. But I wanted to ask, like, so these beats are not final though. These guys are still tightening them up, right?
We don't know.
Well,
honestly,
we don't know.
We go off of what people submit us, and what they submit us is we take it. For
But they're
face
taking
value.
feedback, so everything could potentially
You're right.
get
Yeah,
upgraded as a
mean,
result
elevated.
of this.
And that-
So
that's what I hope.
that's what I like.
Art is never finished.
Art is never
Not
the
till you
bend.
put it down. Yeah,
Yeah.
my dude. That's what I always tell people because I know artists that go too hard with the perfectionism. It's like,
Yeah.
listen, you gotta walk away at a certain point. You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, yo, you can make a beat and then send it to us. We'll listen to it, and based off our feedback, it would be kind of silly of you.
Yeah,
not
that
to
shit's
go
gonna
back.
go though. That's gonna go.
That's gonna
Especially
go.
if he tightens up a couple little pieces. That's
that
gonna go.
slide bass is
Yeah.
what won me over, and then some of your other sounds.
Someone said what? Joyner Lucas. They said
Yeah.
I could hear
I could
Joyner.
yeah,
on that.
Jonah Lucas would kill
I
that
can hear that.
and do a dope ass video to it as well. 'cause his
Yeah,
video
the
game is
gifs
on
are
point.
good. The gifs are good on this one.
So wait, we all keep it right now in this room for
Yeah.
that. All right, so with no further ado,
Unanimous.
we're gonna keep it. So check it out, y'all. We got another submission. Because we're gonna try to make it to our quota. We got something on a dude from IG or a person from IG named Skrill Beats. I believe they submitted one time before on a previous show. That is SKRILLBEATS. Joint called Hunger, and I'm hungry, so we're gonna go right now on the B Club podcast with Skrill Beats. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Hey, yo, Mark Maron, since you got to catch up, I'm going to toss it to you, bro. Keep the cut up. Let them know what you think. What's the word?
I'm going off first instinct today, and I'm gonna keep that shit. I'm just gonna keep it.
Yo, you're mad. Yo, you're mad. You're
Yeah,
mad. You're mad keeping today.
I'm in the trap today.
You're mad
I'm in the
keeping.
trap. You know, I've been drinking and smoking a lot and shit the whole weekend, so so I'm in the trap. You know, that's what I've been doing. Like I'm that dude that's like when people come to the trap, the dude that just sitting on the couch drinking and vibing
Yup.
out. That's me.
Yup.
I'm not participating in none of the activities
My hands are
other than
clean,
drinking.
But I'm there, though.
I'm
been
just
there.
there. So that's my vibe right now. So I mean, I just feel like that's one of them joints is simple and plain, but they execute it on like It was mixed well. All the sound good.
Yeah.
It had like a video game vibe to me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like you could kind of play with those type of references. That's what I was talking about last night with my younger cousins. You know, and I'm like listening to the music they listening to, and I'm like, still at the end of the day, like it's dope, the vibes, the hooks, but I just feel like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that beat feel like, right?
Yo, Twitter is so awesome. I love Twitter
Crazy.
for this reason.
But I just be feeling like they have more room to just be a little
By
bit
that beat.
yeah, a little bit doper
Hustle.
lyrically. You know what I'm saying?
Rose.
Yeah. That's who I can hear to. You can hear Rose on it, but
Bro, I feel like
Rose
Rose
would be dope on it though.
Like Rose.
But Rose would spit some dope raps, and that's my point.
Right now, I feel like Rose is good on everything. Like his album is phenomenal. We just talked about it. All these beats I feel like fit Rose's vibe, and they were randomly selected. Like
People are gonna have to start acknowledging his pen soon.
And that's my point. Versus like a lot of the stuff that we hear, because the beat sounds like run of the mill. Like not that he would be dope to hear on it, but we would probably hear some other random person, but their bars wouldn't be good, but the hook would be crazy.
Yeah.
And that's my point. Like I just feel like there's mad room for cats to step up their bars on beats like that.
yes,
Like,
very
because
much so.
people diss trap beats because most times the lyrics be whack on those beats. I feel like dudes need to just step up the lyrics on those type
I
of
thought
beats.
you were in the trap, bro.
I'm in the trap, but you still got to step up your lyrics. Though.
Lyrically, and
Ross is in the trap, but he's still clever as a lyricist.
Yeah.
Jeezy's still clever as a
But
lyricist.
he's still fit. He's still.
You know what I'm
fitting to
saying?
his
Yo
own,
Gotti,
though.
like I said recently, I've been listening to Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti's a dope rapper, yo.
Yeah,
Like
but-
he's clever. He
but it
ain't just
still
saying
sounds
a
like
bunch
him,
of
though.
BS. You know what I'm saying?
It still sounds like them though.
Yeah.
Over the trap beats, is still, you can still get that raw sound. Whether it's an ad lib like or whatever, it's still Ross.
Yeah.
Whether it's yeah,
but you don't have to copy their flows.
There's so much copy and flows nowadays. It'll be beat like that, and you be like, yo, let me talk.
Bro, they rap like that in Portland, Maine now.
Word.
course.
Let me ask you a question, yo. Honest
Everywhere.
question.
I was in
Yo,
Burlington,
Sam.
Vermont on
They're like, I'm
Thursday.
fishing, I'm
they
tripping,
rap
I'm-
like that.
Hey, yo, Sam.
I'm camping, I'm lamping, I'm vamping.
Question, because I've never
Yeah.
been to Portland, Maine before. I've drove past it. Roughly, your estimate, how many black people are in Portland, Maine?
There's a good amount, probably.
For real? It's like the
35.
city.
He said 45.
And that's an
35.
honest number.
No, okay, no.
There's mad Jamaicans.
Maine and
shit
no,
out there.
Portland.
There's
Any
Jamaicans in
city,
Portland?
you know, but like Maine. I love
I know
Maine,
why.
but like I know, you know. What
Mary's
happened?
face told me everything. I said, I know
Close
why
to the water, bro.
Jamaicans are. Yeah, all right.
Right by the
Yeah, all right,
beach.
Bridget.
Water.
Go ahead.
A lot
Uncle
of fish
Sam.
out there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
I don't know what we want to. Let's not get off track.
Safe.
Just say it. We keep it real as hell. We need sound.
I would
bites.
say it is
Fuck
about
it.
1% of the population.
1%?
But there's not a lot of people in Maine anyway. But I love Portland. I have a great time up there. I really enjoy Portland, and I would say there are at least
I wish I went
100
to-
black people.
Yeah, I wish I wanted to be 101, bro. I wanted to go to Portland because I was like, that's the city out there.
We used to go way up. I go way up to Maine a lot, like way up, and not me, but I know other people who played like the count the black person game.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's that.
Wait. What do they call it?
Well, you could count like there's not a lot. Like
Not a lot.
It's not a lot.
very.
I do that too.
What?
Like, you know, like when you on the highway.
We all we got.
And no, when you're on the highway, you looking for that particular car, like that game you used to play in the
Yeah.
car. All right, first
Same
one to
thing.
find a red car.
There's certain
It's like
environments.
that. Yeah.
Maine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ski resorts,
Punch
Yeah,
buggy,
exactly.
different places. Like
Makes
Hey,
sense.
Hey, yo,
For real?
so wait, let me ask you a question. Did everybody say what they need to say on that artificial AV, LFOD,
Yeah.
general?
no, cut that.
He said he cutting
Oh.
that. I figured he was
After
cutting
all
it.
that,
Cutting
but
that.
yeah.
I
So-
figured he was cutting it.
Sam with the cut. You said Marin with the what? What you?
I'm keeping that one.
You
I'm
keeping
in
it?
the
I
trap
liked
today.
the progression. It was growing into something I was starting to enjoy. That the dude had the vibe. I want some new sounds. A lot of
Yeah.
these guys are using like the same sort of sounds. I want like that dude. It was growing. I liked what it was turning into. But like at the beginning, like those drums are old. Like it sounded kind of like. It's cool if you have a video game type beat, like you said, but like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing all the time because it's like it didn't sound fresh. But and shout out to whoever HI Music High Def the producer. He said rudiments in his tweet. So he might be a drummer. So shout out to him because I'm a drummer. So if you use the word rudiments,
Yo,
if
D
you're hearing the
Sharp is
paradiddles, if you're hearing the, radimacues in the
Yeah.
beat, then I'm with it. So
Dope.
But yeah, that was good.
It was this. Wait, is that your final answer? Is what, sir?
I would say cut it though.
Cut it. Artificial AV. What was your answer?
I kept it.
Kept it. So that was a keep, cut.
I kept it.
I forgot what I said.
I don't think you said shit at all.
I don't think I said shit at all. Yo, Dimitri, can you do me a favor? Can you pull that beat up one more time before we go to the break? I just gotta make sure I heard this correctly.
He said Portland is. He spelled it wrong though. Portland is proper.
Typing too damn fast.
The bank account to caught the Holy Ghost.
Yo, I say this. Hey, yo, it sounds like something. If it was EQ'd a little bit more, that would be prepared for Ross. But it's I don't know if I've been on this. I haven't listened to any of their shit like in a while. But it sounds like some early DTP shit still.
I can hear that.
You can still hear it,
yeah.
like Ludacris.
Yeah.
His whole gang.
Yeah,
Titty boy.
Shout out Titty Boy.
I-20. Y'all know him as 2 Chainz, but he was Titty Boy before.
Boy.
You know what I mean? But I would say it was a decent
Titty
beat.
Boy was a way better name. Too.
Titty Boy is a way better name, and he actually had Play a Circle, dope album. But
Yeah, that album was super.
Duffel
dope.
bag
Yeah.
boys.
Duffel Bag Boy,
That
was dope.
particular album was super dope.
But for this one, I feel like it would fit them. As far as current times, but for the most part, as far as being a beat that I could see somewhere, yeah. So I'll do a safe keep it on my end. It's not like a super win, but it's like I won by like a hair. So that's a keep it on my end, keep it on Marin's end, keep it on Artificial AVs.
Yeah, that safe keep it shit.
You still got
gotta
your
go.
shank out, right,
Trap,
Sam?
Yeah.
Safe
All right,
keep
cool.
it gotta go though.
So that's a keep it. Keep it. Yeah, it's a safe keep it. Like I feel like he's gonna need to do more to the beat. Don't let that be your final beat.
like a keep it with a condom on. Come
with
on,
an
man.
asterisk.
Hey, no babies were made in this process.
What's the deadline for your mixtape?
We do something every after all the keep it, so it's the very final show. Yeah, the very final show we have of the month. We release it on
end
the
of the
first.
month.
Yeah.
So could we encourage the keepits to send like more
talked about
fine-tuned
that earlier.
versions?
We talked about
leading
that
I
up
would
to that?
love that.
So
like,
everybody that we said keep it, like keep bossing your shit up, like fine tune that shit and
Yeah.
get it to them.
and get it to me before my last show.
We
So it
definitely
sounds
talked
And
about
if,
that before.
and if you want to, here we go. Here's an exact thing you could do to make my life easier and your life easier. If it's a keep it and you feel like you want to add a little bit more to it, one, don't jack the beat up because I'll cut it. Two, I'll cut it. The other thing is when you send it in, put the word keep it in your title.
Yep.
That doesn't go for everybody, but the one I said keep it to, keep it in your title.
But try it, and if it works, then it might work for you.
Exactly. So we're gonna get that popping, and hopefully the mix will be better because I want this for all the rappers and all the producers to listen to who's who. But Dimitri, are we ready for break by any chance? All right, cool. So we're gonna go to break. We're gonna come back, finish up, keep it, cut it, and then talk to our boy Uncle Sam right now from LFOD.
Hey.
What up, everybody? We are back from the break. Uncle Sam is making his plate. Marin got his beer. I'm chilling over here, and Avi's just chewing.
Some chicken.
So we chilling right now. We still got some more keep it or cut it to get through before.
6.7%.
I don't even know what that
That's
means.
wild.
You gotta let me know what it is.
Alcohol.
That means that's damn good for a beer. 6.7%.
So what beer is that, by the way? Could we just?
Nah, I ain't shouting them out. They ain't sponsored.
That also
sure?
means if you get cut
It's a
during
tropical
the
torpedo. I'll say that.
We got to put it out there just for any beer companies out there. That if you have some beer and you want to send it over to the Beat Club Podcast for us to try out during our podcast, send it over. Hit us up at beatclubpodcast@gmail.com and we could talk because there's a lot of beer makers out there.
And whiskey.
This is
And
the
whiskey.
Tropical torpedo right here.
This could be
and
you.
we're drinking whiskey.
This could be you, but you playing.
And yeah, we feel
But
live free or die, man.
yeah.
But check it out. We gotta run through the rest of these beats so we can get into that live free or die life. So, Cassidy Rayleigh, is that how you say that name?
Yeah.
Joint called Vintage Denim on the Beat Club Podcast. We're gonna take a listen right now. Let go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
So that was Cassidy Raley. That's CASSIDY RALEY. I read so good on liquor, just letting you know. Vintage denim. Uncle Sam, what's the word?
I wanted so much more from that.
Yeah.
It left me wanting more.
So what's the word? You gonna keep it? You gonna
Nah, cut it and come back with more.
Cut it and come back with more. Uncle Sam, I love it. Artificial Amy, what's the word?
Mouthful of chicken, but
Chicken makes the comments better.
I think I agree with Sam.
Yeah.
It was dope, but I was expecting more change-ups. Kind of took too long when the hi-hats came in, but overall dope. I gotta cut it though.
All right. So we need one more cut in the room. Marin, famous for the cut it's. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Oh, okay. What's the word? Why?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just bad timing for me because I've been in the trap all day. but then it just ran out. Like it just, like it was close though. It was close. It was close for me. It was a good beat. Like it was a good melody. I seen, to switch up what it went into. It wasn't bad. Like, definitely a dope vibe. A particular artist would definitely bring it out. But yeah, I kind of ran out right there. It was like enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut it as well.
Damn.
So wait, was that a keep it from you guys?
Nah.
Was it cut it? Was it cut it as well?
It's almost unanimous.
It's unanimous. She's the deciding factor, just in case. I'm gonna cut it as well because I felt as though.
Well, technically she's not. But.
Yeah. I felt as though the beat had us all ready, but we weren't ready for just what we had. Like I felt like it was just enough. We were expecting an entree, but you gave us an appetizer, and
Like it was actually just the tip.
yeah. Pause, but
Just
true.
the-
Just the tip. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I felt as though. Hold on.
Does that need a pause?
Nah. I mean, honestly, I got a girl. I don't need to pause
Did-
shit.
All right.
But yeah, go ahead, Sam. Let them know. More
Nah.
feedback, the better.
No, I gave my feedback. Yeah, basically,
It just needed.
I thought there'd be more.
it needed some
There
more
was so much
TLC,
potential, and it never got fulfilled.
and that's what I would say.
It's like when a
This-
girl was expecting the grade A, you gave it a C.
Or
That gets
when you go home and you think Shorty got a fat ass, and you come home and she takes off everything and she got moon butt, and you're just like, yo, just crater ass.
terrible.
So that's what it felt like.
It was not that.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Nah, it wasn't.
It was more of just
Just
you
jokes.
had just jokes.
Yeah.
But everything you had there, you have the fundamentals to make something dope, but you just kind of just didn't hit that mark on what we needed to get to keep it.
Still
So
liked it though.
that's a
Yeah.
cut it right here from the Beat Club podcast.
That's y'all.
It don't matter. That's
Yeah.
unanimous. Well, you over there with the table with the
I'm
food and stuff.
chilling.
It's cool. We're going to keep it moving, though.
Go ahead.
Because we got this.
I'd have kept it.
Yeah, you would have worked with that.
Exactly.
But we're going to move on, though, because Violet Music, she got a whole different taste that I love. But Beat
Send
Club
that to
Podcast,
Violet.
we cutting it. Send it to
She'll murder that.
violetmusic@gmail.com. Hey, what else we got on our list right here? What else?
I got you. 1 second.
Good looks. So we got this is Sylvester Mincy with Blind. We're gonna listen to it for the first time. I've never heard this producer before on the Beat Club Podcast. Beat Club Podcast, everything, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
So that right there was Sylvester Mincy
Yeah.
Blind on the Beat Club
got
podcast
you.
as we toss drink secrets
So-
back here. Sylvester Mincy with Blind. That's Sylvester, and then Mincy is Mincey. Artificial AV. What's the word?
It was missing something,
Yeah.
and didn't have enough change-ups in it. I could probably hear like Lupe or throwback Siegel and Freeway on it or something, but it wasn't doing enough, so I'm gonna have to cut it.
All right, I'm gonna piggyback that right there on the sound. I'm gonna have to cut it on mine as well. I felt as though things were cool, but weren't cool enough for me to embrace it. It kind of sounds like a stock loop that you would get off of like GarageBand, and you just throw some drums over it. Given that all the loops aren't necessarily good or bad on GarageBand, but I felt as though more beats need more TLC, so that's a cut it on my end. Uncle Sam, what's the word?
Yeah, I gotta agree with the cut, but I will say, like, it wasn't a bad beat. Like, I could see that either A is like a sound bed behind something you got going
Yep,
on,
very true.
or like certain MCs, like some super lyrical stuff, they could flex it. Like a lot of the ones were even cutting. Like, I don't want people to be discouraged and think that like it's trash, but like we're holding it to like a different standard. I'm looking for songs, but like some of these dudes, like those super lyrical dudes, they don't want, like, they just need
They
a
need
4-bar
something to spit
loop,
on, dude.
Yep.
and like that could work for that. You know,
Absolutely.
an MC could definitely flex that. So I mean, it's not bad, but I would say we're looking for more complete songs here today. I
Pretty
think.
much.
So, but yeah, not bad. Like it could have a place. You know,
Yeah.
I would still submit it places, but
We
you
don't
know.
we don't necessarily drive people just to push records towards
But
artists.
you're not gonna make the mixtape.
But you're not gonna make the mix. You know what I mean? But for the most part, though, we do appreciate it. Matter of fact, let's go to Motivate Merrim real quick. Merrim, what's the word on that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Just because of the drums again. Like I just the sample was familiar. Like I felt like I even used it before. I don't know, but I couldn't really pinpoint it.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I just felt like if you were gonna use that type of sample, you gotta, what would have made it stand out would have just been some different drum sounds that just popped out, like just in a different pattern too. Like people, man, like don't be so rigid with your drum patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you like be creative, because like the sample is doing, especially samples like that, like with strings that kind of like just do their own thing. It gives you like freedom to kind of create within that range. Like you can drop in on the 3, like you can do whatever, like you can do crazy shit. So be creative with your drum patterns, like, and yeah, like don't just be on the 1 every time. Not everything is on the 1. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta freak it. Just be creative, have
Gems.
fun. If it's not fun, then it's not a good beat.
And I would have to
Facts.
piggyback that again on Merrin. If you can, with your drums, if your drums sound too quantized or whatever, add some swing to it. Just add some swing to your drums, whether it's just a little bit of swing or a lot of swing. Sometimes it can change the mix in a way that you don't even know. Swing can open your eyes.
That's what
Yo,
that
you know,
groove, baby.
yo, the thing about it too, what I've learned too, sometimes what you have to do is, even if you do create like a drum pattern that's kind of like on the grid, like start with the drums first. Like, so create your drum pattern and then come with a crazy sample that's all over the place, and you'll find a spot that kind of like keeps the vibe going. So play around. Like if that's not your thing, if drums are not your thing, then maybe start with the drum pattern. And then if you have like a rigid drum pattern, then you can be loose with your sample, and then you might not have to quantize the sample as much. And you know what I'm saying? And you just play with a vibe. And you know what I'm saying? Because that's what that beat was. It was a vibe. Like it was kind of like, those strings were just kind of like it was kind of like something that can play for a long time, the same loop. But it just didn't have the right drum pattern. But maybe if you started with the drum, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know how it happened. I just know how I make beats. You know what I'm saying?
And then we went to Twitter, and High Def, the producer, says sound like some storytelling shit. The melody's dope. I thought it needed something, but I did like it. I hear Ross in Gunplay. Wait, there's more. Hold on.
I would encourage people too to like team
Swing
up.
can seriously change the dynamic drums. My fault, Sam.
Yeah. Go
Slap
ahead,
some
man.
primo
I like
scratches.
that thought he going with. Go
Yeah.
ahead, man.
I would encourage people to team up. Like,
Yeah.
you don't like think about it. Like, a band is like at least 4 people, sometimes 3, sometimes 2, making music. So maybe your strong suit isn't percussion, but maybe you have a buddy who's tone deaf, but has a sick ear for drums. Let him do the drums. You chop the samples.
Yep.
Bring someone else to do the bass. Like, you don't. If you can find a team that you can just bounce ideas, like the homies Bad Decisions do this a lot. Like, they just get together and they bounce ideas and they make dope beats as a group, And that's like, you don't have to be a one-man team here, a one-man band is like you don't have to do that,
Yeah. You don't have to do that.
Timbaland,
Shout out to
all of them
Suicide
do
Squad too. They do that. A lot of dudes
Yeah.
up here
Yeah,
like
man.
get together and
Yo.
That's very
people forget there's
true,
2
man.
people
That's
in
very true.
the Neptunes. Chad
Yeah.
is just there doing he
Like-
has that flavor that is inseparable. You don't
Like-
necessarily know what he does, but
He does something
He
that we
adds-
don't know. That even when Just Blaze was talking about the Timbaland and Pharrell joint, he's like, "Yo, if Chad shows up, I'm gonna shed a tear."
right.
You know what I mean? Because I haven't seen Chad in a while.
There's something
He's
he does
raising
that
his
makes
family,
the
you know what I'm
Neptunes
saying?
different than Pharrell, though.
Yep.
And it's that next little level, like
Yep.
whatever little twinkle he puts on it. So
So wait, I just wanted to make sure we had it correct though on the joint
Like-
line. Was that
I think I got cut.
Yeah, he
cut,
got
cut,
yeah.
cut.
AB
We got-
cut it.
did I drop the cut on that? I have to drop it one more
AB didn't
time.
have nothing to say, but he said he cut it.
All right, so check it out, y'all. We gotta get.
He said, "I cut."
We gotta have to get into some Uncle Sam, man,
Oh,
and make that stuff happen because we've been on some drinks and talking a little
How
bit.
many beats
We got about like 8.
like 8,
We
9.
got-
Nah, we could play one more.
One more.
One more.
can we
One
pick
more?
one? Can we look at the options and
You want to go with the option? Yo, Sam, I'll have you pick the next one, but it gotta be tight.
So 9, 10, 11, or 12. Which
Who
one?
you going with?
I know which one I would pick.
It's the name, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Son
highlighting
called
it on
himself
purpose.
He called himself the Human Torch, and then it's all caps. But Cobra Clutch is kind of curious too.
Let's
That's what I would pick.
Go
Man,
for it.
what is Cobra Clutch?
let's go for the guest pick.
Cobra,
Your
you
last
better
pick of the day.
Cobra Clutch.
Oh, we
All right,
gonna
All
so
go
yo-
K's.
Dimitri, we're gonna end up going with Cobra Clutch with
What is it?
Undercover.
Yeah, let's hear that.
We'll listen to that right now in the Beat Club podcast. You let me know when you have it pulled up. We're good? All right, let's go. Uncle Sam's pick. Hopefully it's heat. I got
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
So that right there was that. Bring it back up for that point. Yo, bring it back up for a second, Dimitri. I'm sorry.
The Beat Club.
See, I was waiting for something like that to happen. I was waiting for something like that to happen.
All
So
right.
yeah, we good.
So I'm gonna take it. Can I start first?
Do your thing.
So look, I'm gonna go to Twitter with it because I was thinking the same thing that DJ Doc was thinking as well. Eminem would be on this joint. Eminem or D12, Killer, D12. You know what I mean? We got High Def saying Real Talk KRS-One would kill something like this.
Ooh, my favorite MC. ever.
Ooh. And people saying I fuck with the track. So, with all that talk on Twitter, now I'm gonna pass it around because I just want to go to Twitter first.
Sound like it's unanimous, yo.
Marin, what's the word on the last beat of the day chose by Uncle Sam? What's the word?
Yeah, man, good choice, Uncle Sam, man. You know, like some real hip hop shit.
I thought he was
Some
gonna
real
cut it.
MC shit.
Yeah, Marin would cut it after some shit like that.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, but
Yo, it was great. It was great.
Nah,
I'll cut it, though.
A be talking shit. He knows. He knows where I'm at with that beat.
Yeah.
He knew what it was. AB knows me that
Yeah.
well.
So what's the word? What you-
Yeah, I'm keeping it, man.
keep it?
That's some real hip hop shit. That's some real MC shit.
Yeah.
Make sure your bars is heavy. You know, I'm like we was talking. We were saying shady. Like, come on, like the whole Slaughterhouse would murder that.
Absolutely.
Like, come on. And Royce is like one of the best MCs in the world. Like, we could shout that out real quick. I like
Facts.
Royce. I like Royce better than Eminem.
Ooh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, me too.
I like Royce better than Eminem. And yeah, it's all good. But yeah, like that's some shit that he would kill for sure. But yeah, that was just some raw hip-hop
posse
shit.
cut. That's
Yeah.
you just hear bar. Nice simple hook, maybe.
Uncle Sam, let him know what you're thinking, man.
Yeah, keep that. Cobra, thank you. You know,
Hey,
thank you
look,
for
you
not
got the
having something
podcast
whack.
on a strong note.
Yeah, that was hard, you know. That same deal. I could hear just some spitters doing the thing.
Yeah.
Once you said shady, that's all I could
It's just
hear.
like you're
I was
just-
picturing that video, the one that had Cassius on it. Remember that dude Cassius? And him and Lloyd, and they had like the chain link fence, and they were shaking it. Whatever.
Yeah,
I was
it's something
picturing
like
that
that.
video.
Real street
Yeah.
anthem. Yeah.
And yeah,
You need spitters.
what was that song? Not now.
no.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
later.
That's a
Later,
keep it
later.
though. That's a keep it,
That's
Sam.
a keep it.
Yeah,
Keep it,
yeah.
Marin. Keep it, Sam.
That's a keep
It's
it
up
from
to-
me. I ain't gotta say nothing. They said it all. That joint was fire.
I'm gonna say the joint wasn't fire, but it was dope. Dope enough. Like this, there's dope, and then it's fire.
Yeah, don't give it the fire.
Don't give it the fire. No yoga flame, but it was definitely
Nah,
dope.
it wasn't Yoga Flame, but it was fire. For me.
It was flame, but it was in yoga.
with the right artist on it. I would have been.
You heard it.
I would have been.
Everybody heard
You
the
had
beat
the
was
vision.
like,
You had the
yo.
vision.
I had a
You knew
vision
what it
for
was.
it, so
You know what it was.
So
It's
that's
dope
that,
when you hear a
that
song
makes
you
it
know
fire.
what it's for.
Exactly.
No
Exactly.
question.
Anybody in their fucking in their right mind would have killed it. I don't
lyricist
care who
would
it
be
was.
like- it wouldn't matter. It just would
Action
happen.
Bronze. Anybody.
You want the fire for the dope anyway.
So that sounds like a
Anybody
keep
that
it.
can rap would have killed it.
Yeah.
So
That sound like a keep it, bro.
that's all that matters.
Unanimous. Keep it.
Keep it. So check it out, y'all. We're gonna stop with the keep it a cut up. But I will say this before we segue into the Uncle Sam portion of the show.
Yeah.
If you guys have a chance, take a listen to our 420 show. If you have a hard day at work or whatever it is, feel free to listen to it and let us know if we need to do other shows like that as well. Because we had a damn good time doing so.
We had a blast.
And we had a blast.
And we're gonna keep doing that shit whether y'all
Me-
liked it or not.
Marin had fun. You know what I mean? But let us know if we need to keep that.
Shout out Violet Music too, man.
You know what? And just to go on the last beat, here's what people said. They said no fire, WTF. That was D Sharp. Thank you, D Sharp.
He coming at your neck.
They said, I didn't say fire.
No, he's coming at your neck for it not being fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
no fire.
wanted
Nah,
the
it wasn't no
fire.
fire. It was definitely
It
no
was
fire.
fire.
It was dope.
It
They had
was,
Sai
see?
the I can't say his name all the time. How you say his name?
Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi? Sci-Hi the Prince would murder that.
He would murk that.
I do not
easily.
enjoy Sci-Hi the
Easily.
Prince's rapping. I will put
Easily,
that
he
out
would
there.
murk
What
that.
happened?
You say you don't?
I do not enjoy his
You don't
rapping.
enjoy it? Is it his delivery or something?
I don't
or?
know what's going on with him.
All right, you
He
don't
can
know
rap.
right
That boy
now.
good. He
Sci-Hi,
That boy good.
respect,
That boy
had me
good.
ready to battle. Let's go. So, thank you to all the producers that submitted tracks today.
Yes.
that
Thank you.
submitted
That was
tracks,
dope.
period. If you guys got influence, feel free to go home, cook up some stuff, and send it to
Yes.
the beatclubpodcast.com.
Yes.
The button is always there for you to submit, and we definitely influence it, and we definitely embrace all the beats that come through to us. That goes to male, female producers. I don't care if you're underage, overage, 80 plus, send them damn beats over. We're going to make it happen. But right now, we're here to talk about Mr.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam, a.k.a. the LFOD General,
Hey.
Yeah.
here right now. And for you guys that don't know, Uncle Sam, and I will say this to you now because you're here at my radio show.
Oh.
Now you're just to introduce you from my point of view.
Okay.
You are probably one of the I certainly respect your branding, my God. But just as far as there's certain people out here that have their hands on the pulse of hip hop out here, and you're one of them.
Word,
I'm
thank
sitting
you.
next to another guy that definitely does, but you're certainly one of them, keeping it alive here, and
Word,
that's
thank you.
very important. So
Thank you.
I just want to give a round of applause for Uncle Sam being here on the show, holding it down for the culture. There's no culture vulture here. It's real culture here.
Live free or die.
Yes, sir.
And yo, that's just, man.
Live free or die. That's what is it? Every
It doesn't
Tuesday?
get any better than that.
Is that every Tuesday?
Yeah, every
Every
Tuesday, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. as well, man. And he does this shit for the culture. You've been doing it for how long, sir?
This is season 3.
Season 3 with it. You've
Yeah.
been doing, but that's every Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
So three years is tough.
It might be a little longer, but this is season 3.
Well, you know what though?
I know
Sound
for
like
sure
the
it's
stew.
longer.
I feel like it's longer, but you've been doing your thing for a while, and honestly, from one man to another, one grinder from another, like I respect your hustle and I respect what you're doing for the culture because it's definitely needed. You know what I mean?
Thank
we
you.
don't need no piggybackers. We need people that
Definitely
lead the
not
way.
piggybacking.
We don't need that. You know what I mean?
No.
So,
Well,
shout out, man.
before I say anything, I want to say thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
This was dope. This was real cool
was
to be
cool,
a part
right?
of. Yeah. I was super critical, but I know. So people that don't know, the stew, and I've always said this, I say this on the air, I say this everywhere. The stew is my favorite shit going on in the city.
Well, thank you.
At all.
We
Like in
appreciate
terms
that.
of like a format, of platform, everything, you know, what it does. And but people that haven't been to that, you got Dart Adams, you got Bobby Ben. It's like they're mean to the producers. Like it's very rugged environment. So I came on a little more critical, maybe because of that. If I hadn't been to the stew, maybe I would have kept a lot more.
Yo, still
That's what
sharp
we
as
need,
steel,
but
man. Still
no
sharp
yes
as steel.
been there. You got the host with the most, Mark Maron.
Yo, it just happens.
Fucking
I'm the second
motivate
best host in
Monday.
the world next to Mark Maron. I'm just letting you
kidding
know
me?
I'm the second best host in
Yeah,
the world next to Mark
I ain't
Maron.
shit.
Nah,
I ain't
I'm
He
shit
is
at
a good
all.
host. I met you first over at Slade's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BTS.
Throwback.
Chicken and a
BTS.
ticket. I'll never say that shit again.
Chicken and a ticket.
But nah, man.
D loops.
But we got a lot of shakers and movers here in the building. And for those people that don't know about just the New England hip hop scene or just the hip hop scene altogether, when you come over here to the New England,
Hold up, man. We about to pour up shots for everybody.
you know what though? Hold on.
It's time.
Can I say something?
It's
Can I
time.
say something?
It's time. It's
Yo,
time.
Marin,
It's
you
time.
pull
I'm
up
gonna
the
do it. I'm
shots.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You pull up the shots. I want to say
I'm glad
something
we're
real
drinking
quick.
because I came here to talk my shit, and now I'm really
Yo,
gonna talk my
check
shit.
it. Hey, yo, Dimitri, do you need a shot back there as well? You sure? Yeah, all right, just make it. Yo,
Your
I
boy.
wanna-
Who's
your
your
boy?
with
Who's
you?
your boy's name?
He
right here?
drinks. He's a drinker.
Look at it
He's
now.
a professional drinker.
Yeah,
I know damn well he's a professional drinker.
Yeah, but
Yo, bro, come in here and get a shot. Come here and get a shot.
Oh, he didn't think twice.
Let's go.
We're friendly over here at the
He
Beat
was
Club
like, well,
Podcast. Yo,
sometimes,
come in
you know,
here
you
and get a
gotta
shot, bro.
take a
It's because I want to.
What's
How
your
you
name,
doing,
man?
I'm John. How you doing?
John, nice to meet you.
John, we got John right here.
I'm the host of Static Rip. I'm just trying to learn how to produce, so I can
okay.
maybe
Yo.
give Dimitri a day off. You know,
okay.
just-
That's
what's up.
Yo, I'm loving your sweatshirt right now.
Dimitri lives here.
Dimitri lives here every Sunday.
Show's great.
No, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Yo, let's all have a shot real quick. So check it out. What I want to shout out real quick.
Hear about it in a second.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, check that out.
Check, y'all. What I want to say to all my Beat Club podcast listeners, to all my producers, and to my hosts, and to people in the building right now, we not only hit, but we surpassed 5,000 streams on SoundCloud. We have 5,500 plus on
shit.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So we're gonna clap it up to that. We've only been rocking for 3 months,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
and
good.
we're gonna take a
Pretty
shot to
darn
that
good.
shit.
Celebrate.
Hey man, salute. To many more. To many more brothers. To many more.
Let's hit that 10 no.
Sister.
Don't worry about it. It's all because of y'all.
Let's go.
And that's all for the
Beat
producers.
Club Podcast.
Oh my God, that was so
SoundCloud.com/Beat
delicious.
Club Podcast.
Damn, Sam. Cool. So, yo, Sam, we got to get into this amazing project.
First of all, here you go. You guys need coffee.
Thank you.
I
already got one.
Thank you. I got 2 of these cards.
I'm gonna just give this to
So,
somebody else.
so check it out.
Let me get one because I'm gonna give one to somebody.
Hey, yo, Sam, I'm going to try to plug it. You let me know if I got this wrong.
Wait. We got more.
Sam's out here making it ring 24 and 24 cards.
Got it.
So check this out, y'all. And Sam, let me know if I got this wrong, but I think I have it right.
Okay.
So this individual named Uncle Sam
Yeah.
has had his grasp on the hip hop community for quite some time, decided to do an original project where he did 24 tracks. And by tracks, I mean not just beats. I'm talking full-blown tracks, mixed and mastered with an artist in 24 hours. That means one album in 24 hours. That means when it started at 11, the artist came in the door, did their track, mixed and mastered their track on the spot, and had to be out by 12. So the
That
next
means
artist,
you rappers should be ashamed of yourself.
ashamed of yourself.
Damn
So Once they was at 11:59, the next artist came in at 12 o'clock to spit their shit, and you released probably one of the most dopest, cohesive, dope projects.
This is the hardest record.
It's so
out
dope.
Right
That
now.
means you producers should be ashamed of yourselves.
Ashamed of yourself.
24 songs, 24 artists, 24 hours. No bullshit.
And it was phenomenal. I was there from maybe about like 6 to maybe 9. I got kind of lost in the sauce because there was so many dope artists there. Amazing project. Amazing just approach. And I love original shit.
Thank you.
I love original shit. So very, very dope.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Uncle Sam just for the originality of that shit, please. Because that was just dope. We don't piggyback here. We fuck with innovators only.
Thank you.
Uncle Sam, when did it hit you that this project was a good idea? There was something that just popped up out of nowhere?
Was you watching Kiefer Sutherland?
Nah,
or
so
something?
so they say no idea is original.
Yeah.
A good family friend of mine, Jim Tierney, used to do this in the 90s with punk bands in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Yep.
There used to be a punk scene up there. And at the Electric Cave, he used to do this with punk bands. And so I was, a family friend. I grew up. I heard these albums. I saw it. So it's always been in the back of my mind. But then probably 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, oh, you could do this with hip-hop too. Like, there's only so many
much easier
genres
with
you could
hip-hop,
do
too.
it with. You can only do it with so many genres. And I was like, we could do this. But then it was all about, like, patience. Like, if I had done this last year, it wouldn't have worked. I would have hit up 24 artists. Half of them would have flaked. This would have been, to be real. So it was about timing and patience. I knew about it for a few years, but I knew it wasn't the right time. And then we did it last month, and it worked. Like, everyone showed up. We finished early. 10:57 we were done.
Word? When was your cutoff time?
11 a.m. on the 26th.
Hey.
We were done at 10:57. Cody was finished. That was it. The song was
That's
mixed.
beautiful.
I couldn't believe it. I'm so proud of everybody involved in it. Everyone went so hard. Like, you could have taken it so many different ways, but everyone came in and went crazy hard. I didn't know if we were going to get just bars or songs or what, but like, there's songs. Like, there are like records on here. Like,
let me
there's
ask you
records.
something. You didn't hear any of these songs while, like, you didn't hear much of these songs at all while they were being made. You had no influence over the songs.
Well, my dude, I was awake for 30 hours.
Oh, God.
I was there. I was there.
Yeah?
I was in every session, like, in and out.
Okay, cool.
But so I heard them being made. No one heard the final product until the release party, except for the archetype. So we cheated a little bit. We did a little mastering after the fact, but everything was mixed and recorded. Each artist had 1 hour total to mix and record. So some dudes, like, the first dude to really beast was like Rex. Like, Rex put on a clinic. It didn't make any sense. Like, if you've heard his record
Yeah,
and
the
what
title
he
track,
did,
right?
Yeah.
He had the title
You
track?
he said that. He goes, yo, I got the title track on your
Oh,
record.
he let it be known.
It's
That's
like,
24. That's
oh,
track
you're going to
7.
call it 24?
Track 7.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
his
Rex.
joint
But,
was
like,
dope.
he was the first dude to, like, really, like, savage some shit and just, like, lay it down in 10 minutes and be like, yo, go mix that. There were some dudes, a lot of it was going down to the wire, last minute, like, last take in the last minute.
Yeah.
So different artists use their time differently, but it was mixed and recorded 1 hour total, and then we let Archetype do some extra mastering at the end just because we wanted everything to be sort of we didn't want to cheat, like, the artist, like, and have it sound crazy.
Some shit sound
So,
half-assed.
Let me
But
ask
it
you-
was mixed and recorded in 1 hour.
Another question is, when it came to the artists you selected, I understand that you picked certain artists. I'm looking at the list right now of all the artists.
Right.
Did the artists get a chance to pick their own producer on the beats, or was you kind of fishing people, like, you kind of tossing them beats, like, yo, I need you to rap? over
Nah,
this and
no.
that?
Everyone did their own shit. Like, so first of all, like, the number one thing I do with LFOD is, like, once you're in it, you're in it, and we're gonna keep rocking with you because
sir.
the whole goal is that I'm trying to create a platform for what we have going on here. But I'm learning it, you're learning it, and we, like, push each other. So I'm pushing artists to be better, but they have to push me to be better too. So as I get more opportunities, like, it starts out, first of all, like we were saying earlier, cleaning records. Like, you got to clean a record to get on. So if you can't do that, like, you were never going to link up. But, like, once we link up, you're on, we do a podcast. then like as I have stuff, so it's the ciphers. Every July we have the alumni cipher
Yes,
series.
sir.
Everyone comes back and does that. So these are all people. 90% of them have podcasts with us, and the other ones were connected in some way. So this is all I just pull from the same pool all the time, and we build each other up. So
And I
and
want
they
you
did their
guys to
own
know.
beats. They did their own like. Only 2 people needed beats. I had producers that sent in beats.
Oh,
Shout
dope.
out to Tebow, Flip Jackson, Lightfoot, John Glass. Like we had
I
Table
know a lot of
Manners.
those
We had a
names.
lot of we had a lot of producers sending in beats, but most of these dudes had their own beats and they just brought songs and laid them down and like
That's
got
beautiful.
it done. So
That's beautiful in the sense that it brings so many people together. Because not only does it bring producers to the forefront as far as the beats, it brings the artists to the forefront as well.
Yeah.
So it's like 24 producers, 24 artists in 24 hours.
and if you'll look at the album credits, the producers are all listed.
They're-
Like,
no,
we're
they're all there.
We're all
Was
Were
it
there.
all
were there
about
any
showing love?
were there any
Connect the dots.
doubles on the production?
What do you mean
Did
by
any
that?
did any artists choose the same producer?
I don't
I'm
think
trying to
anyone
look
got
on
2
it.
beats on it. Nah, I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it
nobody?
was all.
All separate producers,
Hey,
huh?
I think everyone was separate.
Yeah, because
So-
I was thinking.
But it's
that
dope
that tells
that
you
way.
what's going on.
Yeah,
out there.
that's
what's
dope.
going on.
Like
That's
the
dope.
fact that it wasn't like.
That's like
dope.
48 people in 24
repeat
hours.
Producer? Not
I don't
one?
think there was a
repeat?
repeat.
Damn.
Nah.
That's dope.
That's dope.
I think
super-
everyone
That's
had a
very
fresh,
dope.
Yeah,
That's
So
very dope.
let me ask you, based off of the response, and even 2 separate questions.
Okay.
Based on the response, what is the most favorite track, and what is your favorite track that you bump off of your 24 and 24 project?
Oh man,
Completely
I told you
honest.
earlier, I'm trying real hard not to pick.
Nah, it's cool because we could pick, and if you can't make
Well,
a pick
right now.
right now,
Because
we'll
I
give
think
you
it's
another drink.
moments because this is your baby.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
albums are babies.
Pretty much.
You brainchild this, so we got to give you your credit.
You gotta have a favorite, bro.
So I will say
what's
this.
your favorite right now?
The craziest
Right
like
thing,
today.
The craziest thing about the album is everyone's song somehow lined up with their time. So like the Mike Wing song sounds like 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's
You
crazy.
know, the Bad Decision song sounds like 4 in the
just
morning.
worked out like
So
that.
it worked out, but I always end up honestly coming back to the Tayshawn Taylor track because it was so. That's the Ross record on
Yeah.
there, and he didn't need to say anything that he said
Specifics.
on there, but he like aired out a lot of stuff. But
Produced
you
by
know, I
JT.
love that Jubilee, and the Casso session was special. I don't think the Ryan Easter track gets enough.
So-
credit.
Ryan
Easter's record is crazy.
Went in crazy.
And it's
And-
not getting enough attention yet, so we gotta make sure that
I give it
happens.
attention
Yeah, I have-
because I know him and I know how much of
He
a
played that
musician
trumpet
he is.
solo too. at the
I know
beginning.
how much.
Oh,
of a
word?
musician-
That's not
yeah.
just the beat. Like
He played that shit?
That was like 4 or 5 takes, and we picked one, and yeah,
That's
I know how
beautiful.
much of a
Man.
musician he is, and I know how much he takes MCing serious as well. So I took notes.
and I,
So
it's-
I took.
and I was
notes.
riding
I
over
took
here.
notes
Listen,
of that.
I like the beginning, man. I was riding over here. I like that Prano and man,
killed
there's
it, too.
everyone went hard into that Ray L.
Everybody did dope.
Ray L said some crazy
Everybody
stuff.
did.
Rael is
dope
real,
shit.
like real hard on that album.
That's the angriest I've heard her in a
she's-
long
she's-
time. I've
I
talked
love-
to her about it.
I
was
love
like,
all the
"What's
new
going
music she's
on?"
making.
Yeah,
All the new
Prano
music
set
she's
it off
making.
right.
Prano went in.
Yo,
like
it was-
the beginning. Paranorm showed up. He was there before me. This is like the biggest thing about this project. Like Paranorm beat me there. First
He
of
was
all,
still there
shout
when
to
I
him
came
to
through.
being on time, and he didn't leave until like midnight because the energy was crazy. Every artist came in, and it was like a new batch of energy. And
Yeah.
artists weren't leaving; they were staying because like, who's got next? And they heard their record like that was crazy. What's next? Like I didn't think
Yo.
Paranorm was gonna leave. Like I thought he'd be there for 24 hours. The first words on the album are "light 100 candles with the gun smoke."
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like,
It's dope.
this is what we're doing today. Like, let's go.
I'm looking at
Like,
Paranorm. Paranorm was at 11 a.m. When I came through, he was still there around the time when Still Gold was there. He was there. Like Mo Pope
He
and all
took a
them still
little
came
nap
through.
in the middle.
Yeah,
he
was
took a little
refreshed.
nap in the middle, but like he was there all the time. Bakari was supposed to have 5 a.m. and he swapped out with Time and Lep to get
Yeah.
like a 9 p.m. slot, and Time and Lep showed up at 5 a.m. and Bakari was there.
He was still
And they were
there.
like, "Yo, we switched with." He's like, "Yeah, but I wouldn't have been here if I hadn't already been here." But
Yeah.
like, it flowed. People weren't leaving; they were
But-
staying.
but
And
you know
shout out
what?
to Time Up. A lot of dudes had a show that night. All the
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
in the
I heard
morning
about a couple of
had
folks that had a show.
Saturday night. Time and Lep, Mike Wing, and Tim Nyan all had a show that night.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
like got back from a show, went to bed for a couple hours, came out and did it.
So-
And
But Sam, you still
Yeah.
haven't told us your favorite track though.
man,
That was great and all,
Trying to
but thank
skip it
you.
and
But I
shit,
still
right?
need that. I
See,
need that
He's good. He's good.
favorite
Normal
track, bro.
host, I could have spun with that.
Nah. I need to know your, because here's the thing. I want to know your favorite track because when people go and they listen to this podcast, they're going to go directly to that track. I know they are. So you need to let people know what track do they need to hear right now to get locked into that 24 and 24. Let them know.
That's a good,
Man,
It's okay.
tough.
No favorites. It's just real shit.
Just
What are you listening to
Right now.
That's
right
the-
now, just
that's
today.
that's
I'll
that's
give
the
you my
spin move I
answer,
put
but I
on
feel like
it.
it's his answer.
Tomorrow
Yeah, that's
could be
the spin
different.
move I put on it. Like
Whoop, that's the O button.
Today.
That's the O button.
today,
on
what is
PlayStation.
it?
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say shout out to my brother Tim Nyan,
Tim
my
Nye.
Tim.
That
You was
whoa,
playing
my
this shit.
twin.
That's my
You was like-
favorite track. Me and my
Get
son,
it.
we love that.
Whoa.
Yo. That's my favorite.
Tim
I'm gonna
Nyan's
say
dope.
that's
Very dope.
I like. Honestly, I keep trying to pick a favorite and I can't. The Casso joints are probably my favorite, but I fuck with that Tim Nyan heavy. I
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah.
pretty much every record. There's not a really.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I don't
good
want to say
rappers.
there's a skip on it.
Nah, there's
But,
no, there's
uh,
not.
Today,
There's
what
not.
you playing? What,
What are
what
you
did you play
playing?
when you parked?
I was feeling that Prano rolling in here today.
Okay, when you parked. Okay.
I was rolling in
Alright.
with
When
that
you park, what was
Prano.
you playing when you was driving?
I parked playing the Rael joint, but yeah, I was feeling that Prano.
Did you have the windows down?
Yeah, coming in like the Prano joint on a day like today is perfect because you feel like you're the greatest alive. It's a
Yeah.
good day out there.
smoking the finest
Yeah.
broccoli, roll up in the shit all
Hey,
white, shit
hey,
a
yo,
Nazi.
can I-
Fuck
can I-
a bitch, she knock
Can
me.
I say something though?
Come
Can I
on.
say something though?
Yeah, yeah, go
Because
ahead.
I don't know if it was a skipped over track, whatever it is, but Chronic Tone gave the Stu a shout out on his verse.
Yeah, I
He
heard
did.
that.
Yeah,
A beast
I'm a
of the
beast in the
BB
beast
too.
too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chronic Tone for that bar. We was working
Chronic
hard.
was the only person to sit down while he recorded.
Yo, I love that shit. I think he
it
sat
took us
down
like a
with
while to set him up.
Yeah, and shout out. That's the SGFS 2 champion.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chronic Tone coming through and giving us a shout out on his
yeah.
his song on his 24 and 24 project.
It's funny, earlier you were talking about I put my logo on everything.
Yeah.
Y'all taught me about watermarks.
Hey.
When I took a picture of Chronic when he won, and it ended up on everything.
Everything.
Everything. I took
Everything.
the picture that ended up on everything, and I was like,
You could have
you
watermarked.
gotta
shit.
put the watermark. Like, you have to do it. No free
Yeah.
photos.
You need that. You
Shout
need
out
the
to Stay
watermarks.
True.
So I learned that from you guys. That was a little lesson.
Shout
I
out.
learned.
It is what it
You
is.
created
Us,
this.
man.
Yo, and like I said, I love sitting in a room with people that actually put on for the culture. There's many a times where I've come across people that they don't put on for the culture the same way we try or you try. By we,
Word.
I mean all of us in this room. Because we actually consider more people outside of ourselves to go ahead and do
It's
something
so
for
much
the
bigger,
culture.
man. It's so much bigger. Like,
So let me ask you
there's, if you can tell what's going on right now, like, and you don't want to bring that to the world,
It's
like,
like
I
what?
don't get it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you only rock with, I don't like using this term at all, local artists? Are you free to take music from all over the world? Because we can put that out there right now.
Oh, dude, submissions at lfodradio.com.
Clean submissions, right?
Message.
Please keep it clean.
We
But
keep
listen,
it dirty,
like,
but he keep it clean over there. LFOD Radio.
well, it's
So
FM 91.5. you
let him know what it. Yo,
So,
Sam, let him know what it is.
every Tuesday night, 7 p.m., 91.5 FM in Boston, streaming worldwide, lfodradio.com. We got the podcast up the next morning.
Hey.
So listen, we're creating a platform. Like, we highlight New England acts because that's what we got going on over here.
Yeah.
But like, this is a platform for the dopest shit that exists.
Absolutely.
And I firmly believe that we can be that. And I don't think anyone is doing what we do like we do it. So that's what I'm committed to. But we have dudes, shout Ron Beatty down in North Carolina. I think he's in Atlanta now. We had Mari out in New York. We have people other artists who have reached in. Jansport J out in California is on board. Like, we have dudes who call in. So we'll do call-in interviews with dudes from out of town.
Yeah.
And some of them, like, they want to come through and sit down with us and do the big thing, when the next album comes out. So we just want to make it so, like, that is what's holding Boston back, is there's no infrastructure. Like, you can go to New York and you can spend a day there and you can hit Breakfast Club. You can hit Hot 97. You can hit freaking Ellen DeGeneres. You can do all the media shit. Like, we want to be the thing where you come to Boston, you plug in with us, You get a dope little interview, little piece of content you can spread with, and I can plug you in with the people you need to do shows out here, to do all the extra shit, and meet the artists, like whatever you want to do. Like that's why people skip Boston.
Yeah.
And you know
on
what,
their
though?
tours. That's why Clips. That's why I've never seen Clips. That's why they always cancel their Boston show, because they do New York and they're like, why am I going to go to Boston? There's nothing
they always
extra.
cancel their joint?
I mean, not to say that's
cool.
why. I don't want to put words in, but that's probably why. Like they wake up and they're like,
Yo,
what is the extra credit of going there besides just doing a show?
Money.
And there's nothing extra.
Yo, Sam,
so we want to
we got the bread.
I'm gonna tell you right now, from my experiences, and I haven't had many experiences. I've had a select few experiences in New York. There are, and hopefully, let this be something that motivates. Prove me wrong, New York MCs. But there is so much more, and I use the word more in all capital letters, more talent here in Boston than I've ever witnessed, keyword on witnessed, in NYC, because I went there being intimidated because NYC is like the Mecca to me. And there was nothing but just like, okay artists there. And I'm like, why are we, Boston, considered, who we are, but when it comes to New York, they're looked at as the Mecca, but we have right now better tracks, better music.
We're unpolished. I don't think we have that. Like, so as much as I rock with a lot of the people I rock with, like, not everybody is ready.
Oh, absolutely.
For that next, that spotlight's different. It changes things. So that's why, like, we're trying to have the platform and you grow with us, and like, people come on, like, a lot of times their first interview is their first, etc. And like, you get better because of that. But like, you could throw, like, you go to a Shade 45, you go to a Stack Selected, like, that's a different level than us. We can all admit that. But like, you got to be ready for that. You got to build to that. So I think because we don't a lot of times have that already here, our artists are a little more unpolished. The talent is there. It's raw, though. It's raw talent. It's not ready to be packaged and put through the grinder. Yeah. Which I like, Yeah,
I like that raw element. I like the raw feel, and I feel like if an A&R was to listen to what we hear, because we kind of A&R projects already. Like, we A&R producers. You basically A&R artists based off of what you put on your radio show.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're kind of picking the few out of the bunch and saying, hey, you did a good job. Here's this platform for you. And we're trying to do that for everybody. Damn, Mary, how's that calzone, bro?
Tearing it up.
But I have to ask you, for the few tracks that we may play today for our listeners to listen to, I need to ask you, what is your top 3 tracks that you love off this project? So you got the most favorite because we have our own picks, but I definitely know me and Marion and maybe even Violet Music will have the same pick, because that shit has been playing at least 3 times a week at my household.
I'm about to yell it out, but go ahead.
Jubilee!
Jubilee!
Casso. Jubilee! I'm just saying.
I'm about to drop a video of that, because that Casso session was the craziest one.
What?
Casso was in there. He goes...
No, a question. How did he make 2 songs in 1 hour? Was that his choice or your choice?
First of all, let me tell you about something about Casso.
I've never met Casso, by the way.
Casso has... There's
I heard
a
he's
reason
a small person
you
with a
haven't
big
met,
voice.
There's a reason you haven't met that Casso.
Oh, shit. Tell me.
So, Casso has been that dude for a minute, but Casso, I love him, but nobody's in his way but himself. And he takes himself off the map. He deletes all his social media. He deletes everything. He'll drop a record that'll be humming, and then he'll just ghost you. So, like, dudes were like planning to come back for the Casso session, because they're like, we know he'll actually be here at 4 a.m. Like, we'll like, and like, the dopest thing is, like, people knew he wasn't gonna flake. Like, he had 4 a.m. and they're like, yo, he's gonna show up. That's the most important thing. I need to thank everybody. Like, the level of respect, like, people coming through and being on time for my shit, that meant so much.
But
like,
that's on you.
There's
though.
a lot. I really honestly took it like very like to the heart, like very much so, because like 3 a.m. like whatever, like
That's on you.
Pretty
When
easy to
someone doesn't
flake, but-
respect your time, they don't respect you as a person. They respect your time.
So
and
it
respect
was
you as a
very
person. That
dope
was
to see all of that. But people knew he'd be through, so people showed up for the Casso
word?
session. People hung around for the Casso session.
What
They're
time
like,
was that? It said 4?
4 in the morning, because they've been trying to reach. Casso doesn't answer his messages. He's not texting you back.
You gotta put a Batman light or something for him. Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. So people were there, and he was there, and he was just like, he sort of got that look in his eye, and he was like, "All right, what do you want from me?" And I'm like, "Yo, you can do what you want." He's like, "I can do whatever I want," and he's like, "All right, they're gonna be mad. I'm gonna give you this one. They're gonna be mad." And he went in there and. Like, he transforms. He's a super quiet dude, like real calm, like extra. And then he gets in there, he transforms, and he lets that shit out. And he preached, and then he was done in 8 minutes.
What? You serious?
8 minutes. I'm not fucking
The
with
first
you.
track or all the tracks?
Jubilee, 8 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
8 minutes.
Hey, yo, even though Sam won't say it, Jubilee is probably one of the hardest
That's
tracks.
the hottest track in Boston
That shit
right
is
now.
banging.
That's the hottest track in
Yo,
Boston.
my
24 project.
8-year-old loves that
Yo,
track.
and is that only on SoundCloud, though?
8 minutes. Yeah, SoundCloud.com/LFOD.
We have to repost it as something from our Beat Club podcast live. Just so
He
you guys
did that
can take a
in
listen
8
to it.
minutes, and we're like, "Yo, like, do you want to do another?" Yo, I tell you, Costa's like a chill dude, and when his face lit up, he goes, "Oh, like I could do another? I could do one more?" I'm like,
That's
"Yeah,
dope.
you can."
He was the
And
only person on the project
He
with
went
2
in,
songs.
and then he did no more, which is just like, yo,
It warms you up. Warms you up for
yo.
what you're gonna get hit with on Jubilee.
So y'all made a decision to make.
Cause he had an hour. He finished this shit in 8 minutes.
Yeah, he did. He did Jubilee first. Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy. And
that,
Jubilee.
makes it, that makes it a story.
Yeah, it just happened. He had 42
He did
minutes
Jubilee.
to do some shit.
And he goes, "I could do one
sorry, 52.
more."
Yeah.
And he did the one more, and man, people were glued. And then that was like next time I do this, I'll be a little more hard with the videos and stuff, but I filmed his whole shit. I was like, I gotta record this.
Yo,
is magical. Like, the
do
shit
that.
was special. You knew that. So, and he's coming at next. When he said, "It's because you're talking like your album, like we give a fuck." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He was on it. So that was a special session. But
And yeah-
my top 3 records are probably that.
Yep.
Rael, because she showed out. New Hampshire.
She's tough.
Peace.
So, come on, give me one more. Give me one more,
Do I
Sam.
got-
It's okay.
Can I give you 5?
Nah, you gotta give me 3.
Nope.
You gotta give me 3.
I'm gonna hop in this
Cause I gotta give you everybody, and then we gotta go into our cuts.
Shit, because the Rex record is like fucking crazy, but like you're used to it from him.
You give
which
us
is, like,
Rex,
the only
okay.
thing.
We go Rex, and who
then
else?
The Mike Wing record is crazy.
So check
You
it out.
bugging, man. The Bakari
Bakari record was tough.
is retarded.
Y'all
check
know
it
I
out.
can't give
Shout-
any love to
shout-
Bakari JB. I can't give any love.
Well, I'll give it to him. Shout out to Bakari JB. That
Yo.
record is crazy. Shout out to Ted Boyd. Shout out to
Latrell James on the
Latrell
beat.
James.
On the production. Yo, we got Paranom, Prano, Mertz, Rael, Lotus Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this name wrong. Is it Macchiato?
Macedo.
Macedo, cool. I drink wine and shit. Rex, Tayshawn Taylor, Chronic Tone, Noel Pancho,
Noel Poncho.
Poncho.
AKA, he used to be
AKA
Fran
Fran
P.
P.
Used to be
Fran
Fran
P.
P.
Oh, Frampy. Okay, cool.
That record's crazy. He tells the whole story of his name and like the different names he has around different crowds of people and what they all mean to him.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
We got
there's some
Bakari JP,
concepts.
Still Gold, Bug Out, Ryan Easter, Ant Thomas, Set Zoo. Is it
Seti Zoo.
Seti Zoo. We got
Weirdest
Bad
record, hands down.
Yeah,
But it still
is.
works.
But shout out to the Freestyle Clinic.
We got Bad
Yeah.
Decisions, Casso, Tom and Lep, Darius Haywood, Mike
Yep.
Wing, M. Dot, Tim Nehan, and
Tim Nyan.
Nyan, and Cody Pope. I read shit just
Yo, you
like
been
a
fucking
foreign.
names up.
No, you know what though? I do that
doing that
shit.
since the BTS.
I'm about to
I've
say,
been
it's
doing that
Lot of our
shit though
shit.
because I read shit how it
It's
comes
funny.
off.
Half the Tim Nyan podcast is about how people call him Tim Nehan
Nehan.
because they think they're like
It's ne-
finessing the
Yeah,
pronunciation,
it's
and they're not.
Nyan.
Nice.
It's
It's-
Nihan.
A lot of mercy.
That's my twin, by the way. I spent 2 years in Boston being confused for Tim Neon.
Damn.
So Mr. I'm gonna put this in front of your name now because it just works. Hopefully you adapt it to your
Mr.
LFOD
Uncle
channel.
Sam.
No. I'll never say Mr. Uncle Sam because I still owe back student loans. So
Oh God.
you're the only Uncle Sam I fuck with.
Hey,
Any other Uncle Sam, I don't mess with any other Uncle Sam, but you're the only Uncle Sam
Word.
that's here.
thank you,
You're
sir.
the general, my.
He touched his heart, by the way, when he said that.
So what? Dimitri, I'm gonna go off my laptop for a second. Is that cool? So what I'm gonna do
Mr. What though?
for the first time ever? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm trust. I'm gonna segue into it.
Here you go.
What we usually do is we do tracks that bang here, okay?
Yep.
And what we normally do is we, Marin picks a track, which I feel is gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Fucking AV picks a track,
I got
and
my
I
own.
pick a track.
Yeah.
But outside of is it concept?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So outside of me and Marin's pick, I need to know what song do you need the people to hear right now? Just a couple of seconds or something. Just from them to hear. It's 24 and 24 on SoundCloud. It's the only place where it's available, right? It's only on SoundCloud. Unless you
No,
have the drop card.
no,
Where
no,
else is it? Where else is it?
no.
Tell them.
No, it is available everywhere. fucking where.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Hashtag 24 in 24.
24,
You type that
I am
on
24.
your Spotify, on your Apple Beats, on your Google Play, on your Amazon, on your Bandcamp, on your SoundCloud. You type that anywhere and it pops up. We're on everything. Every
Everything.
single thing.
Everything on your baby monitors. That's just what we are.
Yo,
on
I
your
just
baby mama. It's
Yo.
on your,
On your baby mama.
it's tattooed on her back,
That's
man.
so
It's tattooed on the back. Hashtag 24 and 24.
Yo,
24
real
and 24.
talk, I
It's her
just-
favorite track.
So
Hashtag all night.
all night. Sam, let us know. Before we pick our tracks that bang, let us know, outside of me and Marin's pick, what do you want the people to hear just for a couple of seconds so they can check out this 24 and 24
Word. Why don't,
project?
listen, and I know he did this on purpose, but why don't you give him the Rex track, the 24? Give him the
24
title track.
That's the title track right there,
Because there's
right?
some bars, so they know like this is the bar level that is coming
I
out.
think it was track 7 right here. So that was
5 p.m.
Bet. It was 5 p.m. by Rex. It was produced by Melks, who is a monster and also has been on our Stew panel numerous times.
Melks was there. Listen, while he was recording, and after he was recording, Melks was just there. If you've been in the
Yeah, he
to
was
the
there.
bridge, he was just sitting on the steps with his little portable MPC and his laptop making more beats while Rex was recording to his beat.
Suicide Squad.
The level that they work at is insane.
Awesome. So we're going to take a listen to it right now on the tracks that bang. Uncle Sam bringing through Rex with 24 produced by Melks. Listen to it right now. It is on SoundCloud. It is everywhere.
The Beat Club.
Metaphysical essence, doubt physical presence of any worthy to dethrone king. Pitiful presence, my mannerism is evidence of G. OAT lessons, I'm free to live or die akin to Uncle Sam sessions.
The Beat
24
Club.
and 24, he's 24. I count my blessings. August 197-724. Pamela spread them, doctor said push. A head in the chest, thighs and toes. 1 year after 23, my homie's eyes closed. I arose to the realization time is cold. 9 bars in, my mind begin to roam, seeking the scroll so I can scribble this prose.
The
Rubbing
Beat
elbows
Club.
with youngsters wish for days of old. Remind soul like Jared from Codman Square. Rare reminiscing. I'm Kiefer Sutherland against clock. Man on mission, handle rhythm. IT4 in the fourth quarter. Beyond thoughts of poor sports, I sport spoils of victors. Still share spoils with y'all. Good dad gang member. Can't remember last time I heard
The
an
Beat
eagle
Club.
rhyme. Evil Knievel, these lines parallel. Daredevil. Foot square, 2 pedal. Get ghost like LOX do. I'm a rebel. Boy ain't running like you and LV. Any signs of trouble. I'ma stand ground like Zimmerman clown. Pull a pistol if you resembling Zimmerman now. Darren Wilson, the task force.
So if you guys want to hear more of that, you have to check out the 24 and 24 project, which is available everywhere.
Hashtag 24 and 24.
That's 24 IN24. Those are the numbers where you can check it out. Please check it out. It's a free project. There's 24 artists, 24 producers in 24 hours. You have to understand that. 24 hours, not 24 days, 24 minutes, 24 hours. They had to come through, mix, master, and put out the track, and no one got a chance to listen to this shit until the album release party.
Which was crazy.
And crazy.
We had a dope
So-
media team on hand for it who
They
was
cool
documenting
people.
the whole thing. And I think the video's going to drop tomorrow.
Video's
and I
gonna
can't
drop
wait.
tomorrow, bro. But yeah, we won't put out the media team. Stay true. Just gonna put that out there. All right, cool. But I gotta ask you. I kind of have an idea what Artificial AV's pick is because he kind of gave us a hint on what his joint was. Artificial AV, please pick the track that bangs off of the 24 and 24 project.
So this is actually my son's choice because he actually replayed it like 20 times.
I love
when
his
he first heard it. It's Get It, Whoa.
It's
By
Get It.
Tim Nine.
All right, you know what track it is?
Nine.
You saying it like me and shit.
Yo, I got
talking about me.
hold on. Listen. I got L in my system.
He
Chill
said,
out. Let me say it again. Tim.
So, no, give Avy a chance.
Tim
Ready?
9.
Tim 9. All right.
we go.
On the Beat Club podcast, let's go. 21, 24. Let's go.
Watch me.
You stupid.
The Beat Club.
Hey, I don't complain, not that I can't, just that I won't. Fought through the pain, against
The
the
Beat
grain,
Club.
all that I know. Can't say the same, switching these lanes, that's how I go. I hydroplane, all through the rain, kept my control, whoa. Watch me go, get it, whoa. Watch me go, get it, whoa. Watch me
The Beat Club.
get it, whoa. Watch me go, get it, whoa. Wait, I was broke till my taxes hit. Engine lights still flashing, I could finally pay to get that shit fixed. 2 jobs plus I'm in school, but I work hard, boy, I've been a fool. No breaks, no interludes, I just ride waves like an inner tube. Got stress, got work, got bills to pay. They don't give a fuck how I feel today. Weak ass paycheck, we gon' make that stretch out. I don't gotta steal today. Ride the highs and I swag the lows. Grinding hard to my cast.
All right. So check it out, yo. That was Tim 9. Wait, get it? Whoa, I said that shit right.
My fault, Tim.
Hey. So check it out, yo. I know Marin left the room, but I gotta prep this man's track because to me it was probably one of my favorite tracks on the whole joint.
Yeah.
I feel like because I'm only gonna play like a segment of it, and I might need to jump a little forward. Yo, what track was it? What track was it? Was it track?
But he said he loves some other joint.
It's number 18.
It's number 18.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play that Bakari?
Oh, I might play the Bakari right there.
Play that Glory.
But we got to go into this right now. This is Casa with No More / Jubilee. I gotta play this joint for you guys.
Just yours?
This is just me and Marin's. We're gonna start in the middle though.
Hell, he gon' be the reason that our records don't
Beat
sell.
Club.
20 yellow bitches all draped in Chanel, smoking something so loud they can hear the fucking smell. Now fuck that nigga, or fuck that nigga. I bet your
The
bitch
Beat
still
Club.
fuck that nigga. 20,000 for your chain, you better fuck that nigga. Your label gon' want the funds back, nigga. The price is home.
The Beat Club.
Jubilee, the whole line jump, the whole line jumping. Jubilee, the whole line jump, the whole line jump, the whole line jumping.
The Beat Club.
All these niggas tryna ruin me, all these bitches tryna ruin me. Cause a nigga getting to his cheese, cause I got a shooter from the pan, cause I got a shooter from Belize, cause I'm good and I ain't doing well, but that don't got shit to do with me. Cause they can't stand it, no they can't stand it. And they all mad like it just happened, like I ain't playing. I drop a
The
hit
Beat
every
Club.
day like Geronimo. Niggas talking down, then they fall in line like it's dominoes. Except I deliver, come on baby, it's a motion picture. Take a ride with the coolest nigga, they don't get it,
The
they don't
Beat
want
Club.
it. Truth be told, I don't think there's anything to prove. Ready told them that I came for the loot. I'm hanging while I swing out the roof. Tell them niggas I got nothing to lose, baby. Jubilee, Jubilee, Jubilee. The whole line jumping like Jubilee.
The Beat Club.
Jump, the whole line jump, the whole line jumping like Jubilee. The whole line jump, the whole line jump, the whole line jumping like Jubilee. The whole line jump, the whole line jump.
That record is hard. So wait, let me get this straight though. Me and Marin had Jubilee because that was our pick. Jubilee. Shout out to Casso. That's CASSO. And Violet. Uncle Sam had that, and Tim Nyan was definitely Avy's pick at the Beat Club podcast. Yo, I just want to say to all the listeners today, LFOD Radio supports independent artists 110%. So Uncle Sam, please let them know where they can send their clean, because you guys don't read, but you guys can listen, your clean records to play on FM radio right now. And to be a part of this, whether you're a producer that needs to submit beats for a future project like this, or if you just want to be a part of the whole culture we're developing out here, LFOD Radio, Uncle Sam. Let them know where they can reach you right now. What's the word?
Submissions at LFODradio.com. Send your clean records. Don't just send me an email with an MP3 attached. Maybe like say your name, who you are, a little bit about you, because I'm gonna play the record. But like if it's just an attachment, can't really do much with that. So do that, and we'll build from there. We can talk about interviews, we can talk about podcasts, we can talk about all that. If you're a producer, yeah, we can. Yo, shout out and LFODradio.com. You can hear that Casso interview. Pretty much everybody on 24 and 24 has a podcast with us, so you can learn more about them at LFODradio.com. And
independent hip hop.
Thank you.
New England area.
Thank you. Hey, the good ones at least.
Pretty much.
And
Jubilee.
if you're a producer too, though, hit that email, submissions at LFODradio.com, because a lot of times when we have MCs in, they rap at the end. We have the Cypher series coming up, and we need those sound beds while we're talking.
Are you actually accepting beats right now for the?
Yeah, no, hit us with beats. Please don't just
What
send.
was the highest? You had like 1,000 views or something last time, or plus
With what?
Well, one of your ciphers, you had like one of your ciphers had like over 1,000 or
I
plus
think
views.
they're pushing 2 with one of them, but
Producers, pay attention.
yeah, man, get in tune with us, because we're just learning. We're getting our promotion game set. The content is there, so it's just gonna keep growing and growing and growing.
What's the email for the producers to send beats?
Submissions at LFODradio.com. And we're gonna have you guys on soon too.
Oh, we gotta be up there.
We got to get this
gotta
collab
be up
going
there.
too.
What are you doing May 23rd?
We'll probably be at LFOD probably. But
If you want to do like a big one, we can record it and like put it out. And
we'll
like,
make it happen. We'll make
May
something
23rd
happen.
is the next like big full length.
Well, that's the day
We'll make it
before I
happen.
leave, so that's perfect.
Well, I got an idea for that. I'm not gonna mention on the radio waves, but I got an idea.
Word.
For that.
So May 23rd, 91.5 FM, Boston, Mass. LFODradio.com. Submissions at LFODradio.com. If you're an artist, send us some clean records. LFODradio.com if you want to learn about it. At LFOD Radio on everything except for Twitter, which is Live Free OD Radio. We're going to talk to that other dude and get the other one very soon, hopefully. And send us your clean records. If they're not clean, we can help you with that as well. And yo, shout out to y'all. Thank you very much. This has been
thank you very much.
Wicked fun.
Yo.
And I'm just going to start showing up, I think, and doing this on Sundays. So
I think it's dope.
Normally we have cooked food.
I'll say this real quick. I would say that if you guys can't remember all the information Uncle Sam dropped, we do drop this on Tuesdays, every Tuesdays around like noon. So you guys can actually take a listen to it. And then if you guys still
and
can't
then just
follow,
tune in that night.
And if anything, we'll plug it out there as well as B Club Podcast. Everything. Before we go, I just gotta go around and make sure everybody's good. Motivate Marin.
I'm feeling good, man.
Anything that you need to drop out there to the folks?
Real dope episode today, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
My
Uncle
man.
Sam, for coming through. Had a good ass time.
Hey.
Shout out Violet Music in the building
Hey.
as well. But yeah, man, just look out for the upcoming events, man. Pay attention to what we doing. Go to thestewshowcase.com. You know what I'm saying? If you want to register to the future events. So the next Stew event is Sunday, June 4th, if you want to register. And then you can also register for Sunday, August 13th, if you want to hold back and wait till the end of the summer. So pay attention to what's going on with that Stew calendar. And then also, if you just want to come through and just show love to the podcast, that's Saturday, May 13th at PA's Lounge. Saturday, May 13th at PA's Lounge. Getting down, upside down. When it comes to the frown, we're going to have a good ass time with the sound. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Vibing.
Yeah, we just vibing and having a good ass time. But yeah, come through Saturday, May 13th, PA's Lounge for the Beat Club Podcast live event. And that's just when producers
baby,
come
we
through.
live.
Yeah, and you come through, plug up, and just get your joints played live for at least 5 minutes or so, and just vibe out with us, man.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's it, man. That's all I got to say, man. And just peace and love, man. Just spread love, because that's what it's all about out here, man. Spread love, show love.
Yes.
And that's what's gonna help you move on to that next plateau you looking to move on to, man. You gotta spread love.
Artificial AV, man. Artificial AV. What's the word?
You done said all the words in the dictionary.
That's
I'm
it.
good.
Yeah, you definitely covered
New
AV
England,
like
man.
a motherfucker.
New England.
New England.
We got it
man.
up here, man.
Hey, yo. I'm going to say this to you right now. I want to thank all the producers that take part in all our episodes that helped us actually hit and go past 5,000 streams on SoundCloud.
That's dope, man.
Yo, that's dope. We've only been doing this for like 3 months and a half. So that's dope. All the producers that submit, all the producers that rock with us and understand what it is, all the producers that come out and celebrate every single time we have one of these live events, such as May 13th at Piers Lounge. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Just because we give you all certain types of feedback all the time, just know it's to help build yourself up and build up better beats, because we're not here to hate on anybody. We all here for the culture, and that's what makes us special, and that's what makes you special. So, with no further ado, this is the Beat Club Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm here with LFOD General, Uncle Sam with the 24 and 24, Artificial AV, Mark Marin, Violet Music, Dimitri back there on the board.
Yeah. Beat Club Podcast.
Beat Club Podcast, everything. And Uncle Sam, you got to take part in it, because the way we do this is we go 1, 2, 3, and you on the 4. You ready? Because I can say this on the radio, I'm going to say it right now. She.